hosting you in my heart.
All right.
All right. I'm telling you though, what I think we should do is I should just screen capture your stream and stream the screen capture of your stream, and then that's like hosting. That sounds illegal though. All right. Curse of Strahd, Nightfall. So we continue our adventure. You guys are in the basement, in the sub basement of the Dirt's Manor, and you must come to terms with what happened last week. So I'm going to read off the Factspiration question. The Factspiration question this week is: how does your character feel about authority figures? So yeah, how does your character feel about authority figures and nobility? Not that, people in 2020 really, or 2022 have nobility issues, but if you think about it, we kind of do, because we have this whole oligarchy thing going on, and we also worship the rich, the beautiful, and the famous. So in a way, we kind of still have nobility. So how does your character fit into that? So think about that while somebody does the recap for a point of DM inspiration. All right, anybody? Any volunteers for a point of DM inspiration?
I think anyone should be up for grabs for it. I'm willing to do it. Or Dominic can do it, or whomever.
Yeah, anybody's willing. If nobody's willing to do it, I'll take it. But if somebody else wants it, go for it.
Dom and David, give me a roll off for it.
Okay.
All right.
Did I do it last time?
We'll do a rollies.
If I did it last time, you can have it. You can have it.
Roll off.
All right.
Roll it.
All right.
Roll them dice. Okay.
Right.
Dunbar, take it. No, wait. Wayne, take it away.
Dunbar should do it.
I mean, you up for the challenge? No. Like, look who's talking too, or like Homeward Bound, like.
Okay, no, I can do that. I can do that.
Okay, all right, here we go. Dunbar, take it away.
Okay, so the gray man with the glasses was being very animated with his forepaws, and he was walking around, and he was saying loud things. I caught some of the words, but then he hit the wall, and then all these bugs tumbled out of this secret panel in the wall, and then the bugs started crawling over everybody, and it was weird. And I don't like bugs. I'm okay with certain things I find in the yard, but I don't like bugs. Bugs are weird. And then they closed the door real quick, and then there were still bugs, and they had to deal with the bugs. And then there was a lot of discussion back and forth, I think, and I was getting scritches from my human, and I think they decided they were going to try and do something else. Yeah, they were going to do something else. And while they were going to go and get things to deal with the bugs, we were around for a while, and then the rats came. Lots of rats, big groups of rats. And I got to kill one of the rats. It was great. And I have it. It is my rat. And it is good. And then, after the rats, then we went went up the stairs. And then we came into that one spot where there was a lot of noise. It sounded like a small human making lots of noise. And then everyone was running around and trying to get things. And then the noise got louder and scarier, and there were other noises. And there were some weird smells coming from this one room. Like there were a bunch of beds and mats and things. And it smelled awful. And then we went back to the room where there were the bugs, and we realized, oh no, we've been here before. So we had to go deeper towards the noise, towards the crying, and that was scary. But my human was there, and he was giving me scritches. And then we went down, and then there was this weird room with lots of interesting spells and weird things on the walls. And then something scary happened. We went into the room, and it was really wet. I don't like being wet. I don't like the rain or my paws getting wet. It sucked. But then a human put me up on a ledge, and there was lots of loud noise. And there was this one phrase that kept getting said over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then this big monster came out, and it was grabbing people and throwing people, and my human and this other human were shooting people because the big monster was using the people as shields. That's not fair. But eventually, the human, the tall gray human with the glasses, he fell down, and then everything stopped. I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared.
All right. Dunbar, take a point of DM inspiration, but I mean, you could give it to Wayne if you want.
Okay, I will give it to my human.
All right. Well done. Does anybody want to answer the Factspiration question for a D6 inspiration die that will last the whole session?
I mean, I'll go for it if nobody else wants to, but by all means, if someone else wants it, go for it.
Chris will also put his chip in.
Okay. All right. Chris, what is your opinion on authority figures and nobility?
Well, just like authority in general, Chris, he thinks it's an important thing. Yeah, he thinks that other people are able to function and society is more structured when there's a strong authority in place and rules. When it comes to nobility, he doesn't care about what's going on across the pond. So he doesn't really have an opinion on royalty or nobility. But if they were talking about rich people, I mean,
yeah. What about cultural nobility?
He just wants to he just wants them to do like good with their power.
Okay. All right. There's still really not any NPCs yet to ask these questions of. So we'll hold
I want
to
ask it of Dunbar.
Of Dunbar? How does Dunbar feel about authority? Well, as a dog, I think there's about 20,000 plus years of authority is good genetic memory. So Dunbar is a fan of authority, and his human with his three mouths and magical powers, is obviously the number one authority, and he might someday have to be an authority if maybe another puppers was to show up or something. And so like, yeah, I mean, especially as a beagle, which a lot of people consider to be like the base zero dog of all dog species, or subspecies. Like, he definitely okay with authority. He wishes sometimes that there was an authority so he could do whatever he wants, but that's also kind of terrifying to think about. So, all right. Yeah. Sorry about the three mouths thing. Like, it occurred to me one day, I don't know if I've shared this with you, that like when we pet the dogs, we use our hands, right? And when we pick things up, we use our hands. But what do the dogs use to groom each other and feed themselves and pick things up? They use their mouths. So what if dogs think that our hands are extra mouths?
I don't know about that theory, but
you don't think so? Like,
we'll ask Scarlett.
I don't think she's ever thought of that before, but I will ask her. But no, I mean, I'm not opposed to that point of view. I just never encountered it before.
We're like three-headed giants, immortal three-headed giants. Like, it's crazy.
See, I would buy into that, but my dog, she really wants to lick my face, but she doesn't want to lick my hands. Like, I'll try and push her away. She knows which one. I mean, maybe.
Well, that's the main face. That's the main, that. Yeah. But nobody wants to lick the sub mouths.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think it really depends on the dog, because our dogs, like some of them, they will lick hands and lick and lick and lick and lick.
We've had to get Scribbles a stuffed animal to lick because she likes grooming so much, and everyone's tired of it, including the other dogs. So we had to get her a surrogate animal to lick. So
I know my cats use their paws to grab stuff, so maybe you understand.
And cats are happy to try to smother you in your sleep. So I think they know exactly where your face is.
Yeah, cat's on another level than a dog, but yeah. Anyways, all right, let's jump into this thing. We head down into the basement of the sub basement of Dirt's Manor. This one. I get so confused because there's technically 2 maps for every scene. All right, so we'll roll the camera back to that dramatic moment. Let's change the music. We don't need to turn on One Must Die. That was too stressful. But let's see.
If you want to delete, maybe I can delete NPC Robin.
Oh yeah.
and
From the
just drag
scene.
in. Yeah.
Okay. I don't. It's so dark. Is there? Oh, okay. There she is. Bloop. Okay. All right. Oh, really? Is this someone just chanting? Okay. Oh, this is back. Okay. So. Oh yeah. I was supposed to play that part before the other thing, but actually this kind of works, so I'll hold on to it. So as Art takes the dagger and he just slices his throat and he dies. He falls onto the altar. The blood pools, dribbles down the sides of the stone altar, fills the rivulets or the divots, and like the blood just kind of like just spreads out, filling these arcane symbols. The creature ruptures, emptying itself out into the water, and the assembled ghostly apparitions, these ghostly cultists, they begin to chant. He is ancient. He is the land. And as they finish those incantations, Art's body looks so dried out, almost like a desiccated husk, as if the wound would not stop bleeding, as if the altar itself was drinking his blood. And then one by one, the ghostly apparitions vanish, leaving you in the dark and wet of the room. The smell of blood and worse things lingering in the air.
You dragged me out with the.
Say what?
You dragged me out with the.
Oh, my bad.
I was like,
Where are you? Oh, there you are. You're in space. Okay.
Yeah, both of them in Leo.
Oh, there's Leo.
yeah, Henry might be there too.
Good thing I dragged you out and didn't delete you, though. There we go. Alright.
Yeah, Chris will stand up.
Yeah, I mean, I think Robin would try to get over to Art as quickly as she could as stuff settles down.
Is anyone dying? Or, like, can I, like, assess the scene and see if anyone's still alive? If there's any, survivors.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely give me a medicine check for each person there to check on them. I think we're actually still in combat, yeah?
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I believe some people are still bleeding out, is that correct? Like, Jason isn't stabilized or anything. Or no, Jason, yeah, everyone's stabilized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Ignore that investigation. That's extra.
Wait. So, let me roll it back.
Okay.
It's been a very long week for me. I'm remember we stopped.
We both Jason and I had
Huh?
3 failed death saves.
Had 3 failed death saves, so you guys are dead also?
And then we went to secret chat.
Oh! Yeah. Okay, but you're not like dead. You used your fate points. Okay. Then we are out of combat. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so with your checks, Chris, you determine that Jason and Anne will live. Art will not.
I guess Chris is just kind of appraising what Robin's gonna do.
I mean, I think Robin just kind of runs over and kind of drops down beside Art and kind of cradles the body a little bit, kind of maybe lifts his head up a little bit. And, she's not really saying anything right now. She's just kind of, I would say, just terribly upset at this point.
Chris will like step up to her. Losing someone like that, no one should go through that. I'm sorry. You didn't even sign up for this.
She'll kind of look up at you with maybe some tears kind of running down her face. She'll say, "None of us signed up for this." I think she's going to pick up the dagger that Art had.
I mean, pick it up or pull it out? Because he stabbed himself in the heart with it.
Oh, it was the heart, not the throat.
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, no, she'll pull it out, I think.
Okay. All right. What is terrible is as you pull it out, like no additional blood comes out. The body is drained.
She's going to look over at Anne, her cousin, and at Jason, and she's going to just say, "Are they all dead?"
No. Anne and Jason, they'll make it through this. Their wounds aren't fatal. We can get them out of here. Henry, help me carry them out. And Chris will pick up Anne because he knows Henry's stronger than him. And
Anne easily outweighs Jason by about 50 pounds.
Oh God.
Sex.
Chris will grunt and he'll be like, yeah, you get her. And he'll go over to Jason. Chris isn't weak. He's got like the average strength of a human. He's more dexterous. And he'll kind of fireman carry Jason. And but the question is, which way is out?
Well, as you ask that question, an important meta decision must be made. This creature released a fate point when it died. Who shall receive the fate point?
And we're making this decision OOC or in character?
I mean, your characters would not have any idea what a fate point was, so this is definitely a meta conversation and a meta decision. Yeah.
I would say roll for it at this stage of the game.
Well, at this point with Robin now being a PC, Does she automatically get a fate point, or does she need a fate point?
She does not, but she has inherited Art's fate points because Art opted not to use his fate points so that he could actually die and calm down the room, essentially.
Well, I think.
So currently,
Jason
and Anne don't have one.
I think that's what I mean when I mean
like
roll
so the
for it
two of
between
them
the
should
two of
roll
them.
off for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're both
Okay.
frontliners, so they're
Yeah, I
both
assume we
gonna
roll
need
for
it.
it at the
All right.
moment.
All right.
All right.
D20s?
Give me D20s.
D20 it up.
Rollies. All
That's
right.
we're playing golf, right?
So, and I will add another fate point to your sheet to replace the one that was used.
I got it.
So my kid had this brilliant idea. So you know you have those Taroka cards like on your dashboard to remind us who is run out of fate. We're going to turn those Taroka cards upside down. Because when you're reading tarot, upside down indicates like a possibly worse outcome for that card than normal. I thought that was pretty clever. That was pretty clever.
Smart kid there.
Yeah. All right. So now we return to the game problem.
Should we? I don't want to leave Art's body down here.
Robin's gonna.
You should find somewhere to bury him. Was he religious? Did he have any rites? Last
No.
rites?
Robin's going to shake her head no, but he won't want to be left here either. She's going to. I mean, with his body just being so dried out and desiccated, I can't imagine he weighs very much.
Oh no, maybe like 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah. So I think she's going to kind of like maybe stroke his brow a couple of times, and I think she's going to also. He had that eye patch on. I think she's going to take that off and pocket it.
Okay.
Kind of as a memory, and she's going to then pick him up and start carrying him.
Chris is gonna take off his trench coat and kind of like cover up the body. It's not big enough to wrap around him, but that way she doesn't have to look at his corpse.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is the cavern that Anne was examining before the creature attacked. And then there was another passageway in the level up lobby, for lack of a better room, the trophy room.
Maybe before we move, I could scout ahead and see if that cavern leads to somewhere.
Anne will nod. We should look around.
Leo thinks it'd be kind of difficult doing while carrying someone.
Yeah, I'm saying, Leo, you hold on to him, and I'll just go take a quick peek.
Definitely take a look, but I mean, possibly. I don't know if things are gonna.
Yeah, Leo
get more
says.
complicated if we double back, but I mean, there was a spot.
You think that this is over just because there was some big ritual? I mean, do you guys really think it's over? We have no idea what's waiting for us next.
I mean, all those people left, and
There's the mists outside.
they said to escape, right? I mean,
We don't know how to get out of here because all of the staircases loop back around on themselves.
and the staircase we came down and disappeared.
We just
One of them did, but I mean, if we go back towards that room where we found the stuff, I mean, maybe there's something else useful there. Wasn't there another doorway?
Dan looks from his sister to you, Chris, and he says, "I got your back. I'll help you look."
All right, just try not to make any noise, okay? I don't want to spook anything else.
Okay. He rolls a stealth check. You cannot hear any of the noises that he makes. He is like a goddamn ninja. And that, by the way, is with 5 stacks of exhaustion. He got a 19 on his stealth.
Does he have a torch on him?
It doesn't look like it.
I think Henry had one. I'll take that torch from Henry. Are we not? Is quick insert not working? It's just.
You should be able to right click on items. Oh, I guess NPCs can't share items. Never mind.
I got it. I got one.
Okay.
Oh, it just ends. Yeah, Chris will hand the torch to Dan, and he'll kind of like dip his head under, see if it goes
Oof.
on.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Yeah, it's so murky and the water's so polluted with who knows what. You can't really see much, but as you kind of feel around, it doesn't feel like there's any sort of passage or anything, and it doesn't go any deeper.
Alright, it looks like we're going back. It says there's a wall here.
Oh yeah, because the portcullis is down. So you gotta
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But I'll open it for you. Okay, with a clank, you turn the wheel and the gate rises. All right, you enter what seems like a labyrinthian set of hallways and passages. A lot of walls, a lot of turns, a lot of blind corners.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and investigate this room. See if I can do what Art did earlier.
Okay. Give me a investigation or perception. Oh, all right. You see that here is what looks like a handle built into the wall.
Alright, I'll tell Dave to wait here,
Okay.
and I'll grab the handle.
All right. As you grab the handle and turn, it opens into the ritual room. You also see that tucked into this corner is a human skeleton. It is clad in tattered black robes, similar to the ghostly cultists you saw before. The only thing of value seems to be a fine gold ring on one of its bony fingers.
I'll take the ring.
Okay.
Man, not much in here either, I guess, Dan.
Crash, is this the stairway that we came down from the trophy room?
Yep. From up the stairs, you can hear night sounds, like crickets and bird song, things like that.
Hey, guys, it sounds like outdoors up this way.
Out.
Yeah, I'm hearing like crickets, night noises.
Yeah, there ain't nothing over here. Here, Lee, I'll help you carry him. Yeah, I guess let's go out then.
Well, I mean, you could be recording. I don't know.
Oh, Robin. One thing that go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hmm. Curse.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. So you guys are heading upstairs. Oh, nobody has the keen mind feat, right?
Nope.
Okay, just checking. All right. As you guys head up the stairs.
For what it's worth, that perception should have had a +2 to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that changes anything.
Sadly, it does not. All right. As you guys head upstairs, the
Does
weather.
Dunbar smell anything that might like set him off?
I don't think so.
Because he's got keen hearing and smell.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It would have been it would have been something that Robin might have recognized us all. All right. So, as you guys head up the stairs, they go up for a ways, but those of you with training in perception, you do hear the night sounds of crickets and birds and well, not birds, crickets and maybe bats and an owl hooting, that sort of thing. It sounds like the woods. It sounds like the outdoors. The temperature begins to drop precipitously, and the air becomes very humid. You hear rain pattering down from above, and as you continue to climb, the steps are wet. Soon enough, whoever's near the front sees that this does in fact lead to the surface, and it is raining. You guys proceed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Is there like a door? Or, I feel like the stairwell just sort of cuts off. Oh, never mind.
The stairs actually open, and you see that there are cellar doors to either side, and you are on the side of the house.
Can we see the road?
Yeah. You guys would be let's see. Yeah, you guys would be up here ish. And from where you stand, there is the house is next to you. The house looks like so dilapidated you are not sure how it is still alive. It is a husk more than a house. You can see through the broken windows into the familiar places that you were in before, but everything seems so much more ancient, so much more forlorn and foregone. You're not sure how the house is still standing or how you were ever in that house running around doing things without just falling through the floor or having it collapse around you. Behind the house is a large forest that stretches on as far as you can see, and an unfamiliar landscape surrounds the house, and an old, decrepit dirt road runs off into the horizon in both directions.
I'm guessing our vehicles are.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Oh yeah, like this is not where the house was. This is some picked up by a twister and dropped in Oz situation. Like, this is not.
And there's definitely no mist.
There is a mist in so much as it kind of clings to the the high branches of the trees, and the sky itself is nothing but clouds. You can't really even see the moon.
Not the supernatural attackiness almost sort of mist.
Not that you could tell, no.
All right.
Is there like a cart or anything laying around?
Not that
Well,
you
it wouldn't be
currently
laying
s-
around.
Not that you currently see from where you're at.
Is there like an outbuilding or a barn?
You look around for the shed, the very nice, outdoor garage essentially that they called a shed, where they told you that supplies would be and stuff like that. You don't see that building, nor do you see the fancy gardens that were in the back of the house, the back parking lots. Nothing. It just seems like this is an old, broken husk of a manor house up on a hill in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I don't want to. I hate to suggest this, but we can't travel in our current state. Maybe we should rest in that stairwell till Jason and Ann come to.
We
Rob
want to try and go back and get our stuff.
I mean, I grabbed my bag with my gun, so. But
Robin's gonna look around and she's just gonna say, "You all can do what you want. I'm not going back in that house ever."
Well, I left my duffel and my guitar in there. I'd kind of like to get it back.
stay here. I'll take a look.
Well, I'm not going to just stay put. I mean, I can go with you. Jeez. That doesn't sound good. Maybe we should go back in the house.
Dunbar begins to howl back.
Shh, buddy. I don't think that's such a good idea.
So it's
Very briefly, the thick rain clouds part and reveal to you guys a full moon. Not that that would mean anything, just probably all the wolves are howling.
Chris will take Wayne and we'll kind of like, because we had all our bags in that one piano room, right?
Yeah.
And we'll kind of like just walk the perimeter of the house, looking inside the windows, see if we can see our stuff.
All right. Again, the house seems like a hollowed out shell. As you shine lights in and look around, there's really nothing familiar to you other than sort of the layout and some of the now rotten and broken and destroyed decorations.
You know, this may sound crazy, Wayne, but I don't think this is the same house.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, not the same, but
I mean, yeah,
same general layout.
But
No, I mean, I know what you mean.
look, how far was the nearest town?
Jeez, I don't know.
I'm from Texas. I'm not from this area.
I mean, there was a gas station, but that's not a town. That was like
The gas
away
station
from here.
Yeah, the gas station was down the mountain. But as you kind of look around, there are mountains, but all the mountains are off in the distance.
We're not on a mountain anymore.
Well,
Guess we're no longer in Washington anymore, Dunbar.
well, all roads lead to civilization. So, if Robin ain't willing to go back in that house and rest, I guess we'll just carry him on the road.
I'm gonna say that walking the perimeter of the house and looking for your stuff took, what do we say?
10
20
minutes?
minutes, 15 minutes.
I mean, we would have been going slow, trying to be quiet.
Okay. All right.
You think that's what we should do, Wayne?
Do I think we should head to civilization? Absolutely. But
Well, follow the road.
that makes sense. We don't have maps or anyone else to guide us. But we can get our things, maybe run up some other supplies, find something useful. But I don't think tonight's the night to travel. Are we able to get to the music room? Like the window outside it? In that time?
Yeah. I mean, in 20 minutes, you walked around the house and looked into every room. You didn't go into the house, but you looked through. In most places, there's not even walls.
Okay. I mean, in the music room, can we look at are some of our things there?
No, I'm saying like nothing. You don't see anything that's supposed to be there.
Okay. Oh, shit. I really like that guitar.
I'm sorry about your guitar, but we got to get out of this rain somehow.
Well, I say we go back to the group, take a boat. Unless you think we need to, I don't know, point a leader.
I mean, let's just go take a boat for now.
Okay. I'm saying, you and Henry have seen combat. You've seen stuff we have in the civilians. Would make sense.
I just don't think I should be leading anybody.
Okay. No worries, man. And we'll head back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, with the rest of the group, Robin would have gone up to the tree out front, I think, and just kind of like set Art down and kind of slumped up against it with her back against it, like not really caring about the rain or anything. She's just kind of sitting there, waiting to see what the rest of the group is going to do.
All right. After about 20 minutes, you see Chris and you see the light from Chris and Wayne's torches ? Making their way back towards you guys. Dan is standing protectively over Anne. Leo standing over Jason. Henry is basically just looking around, gun out, listening, watching, waiting.
Yeah, as we get back, Chris will gotta say, there ain't nothing in that house. All our stuff, it ain't there.
So the question now becomes, do we want to try and follow the road, which might lead to the town or village or something that might have supported this manor? Or do we want to shelter back in the stairwell until we have daylight?
Robin will look up and she'll say, I think we should get as far away from this place as we can.
Okay, that's one vote for pushing on. I think we should shelter in place. I think we're dealing with some shit weather, possibly some wolves. We've got the darkness working against us. If we're running around with torches, that makes us a target. Plus, we're spending resources. I say we bunker down, get some rest.
Can Chris kind of use his knowledge of survival and weather to try and look at the clouds and the rain and try and maybe gauge how long this rain is gonna keep?
Yeah, that would be a wisdom survival. About 3 days.
Well, if we're gonna be walking, we're gonna be walking in the rain because it ain't stopping anytime soon.
It's also like the fat, cold rain. It's very, very cold, even though it is late summer. Or, I mean, I don't know if you guys would know it's late summer, but it was late summer when you left. So.
Okay. And can I kind of gauge how long how much rest and Jason need before they come to?
I mean, if you guys can get in a short rest, you guys should be able to. They would be able to, I believe, get back one hit point or one hit die or something like that, which they could then use to wake up. So. I mean, you guys could try camping. It is, I mean, about 2 a.m.
Yeah, I don't think camping in the rain is
Because with the rules we're using with healing surges, with a short rest, you regain hit dice equal to his or her level divided by 4, minimum of 1. So to keep people in the action, I would definitely allow, after a short rest, a person to immediately spend the hit die that they got back, so that they can keep playing D&D and they're not just unconscious all the time. Alright, seems like you guys are in a tense situation, so we'll let democracy decide. There we go. I'll throw up a thing.
I mean, I think Robin would be. She just isn't going back in the house, but she'll do whatever. Whether people want to stay and rest, if people want to get on the road, she's happy with whichever direction.
Let's take an hour. Let's catch our breaths, and then let's follow this road.
So it sounds like you guys are going to try to do a short rest. All right, let me see what happens.
Can we go back in the stairwell in short rest?
Yeah, I guess you could. You guys kind of head back towards the stairwell then? It sounds like
yeah, I don't think Robin is game for that, and
Yeah,
Chris
Robin would not.
Chris is gonna leave out here. So if we're behind underneath this big tree, maybe blocking enough of the rain to not be a nuisance.
Okay. Let's see.
Wayne still has that cloak that Mr. Dirt's had on him. throw that up as sort of a covering in the branches.
Yeah, I could rig something with that.
I mean, that's still a usable cloak someone could wear, but I mean, at least don't. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. So you guys settle in to rest. Okay. You do not gain the benefits of a short rest because it is interrupted by someone walking down the road.
Do we all see it, or does?
I'm gonna say that Anne and Jason don't see it, but the rest of you would probably see it, yeah.
I walked into that one.
Unless you nodded off or something.
No, I think we're all too keyed up to nod off at this point.
All right. So there's just a lone woman walking along the road. She is, if you guys are facing the road, she is coming from whatever way. If you guys went left, she's coming from that direction.
I think we're like right here.
Oh, okay. So you're away from the house, like up on that hill. Okay. That
Yeah,
sounds
underneath
good.
this tree. Big trees.
Interactive scene. Yeah. Blood everywhere. That's how we do.
You wanted your Dragon Age.
There you go.
Just like
Yeah.
Dragon Age.
Oh, Lauren, I don't know if you do. I made a Dragon Age map marker that just bleeds as you walk around the map. It's fantastic. Yeah. All right. So the woman stops. She looks up at the house, and then she looks over at you guys at the tree.
Hey, Chris, cover me. I'm gonna
And
go up and say hi.
She waves. This woman is impressively built, similar to Anne. She has sort of I don't know, like a nice sort of coppery brown skin. She's got dark brown hair. Half of it is in pleats. I think that's what they're called. Braids, the tight braids against the head. And then the other half of her hair just kind of falls freely. Her face is terribly scarred, as if from an animal attack. And the eye seems to be damaged. The other eye is very, very sharp. If you're into scarred, muscular women, this would be an incredibly beautiful woman.
I got you. Ask her where we are.
All right,
Ask where the nearest town is.
ma'am. Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. My name's Wayne, and these are my friends.
Your name is Wayne.
Wayne, yes.
Wayne. Ah.
Yep.
What a funny name you have.
It's what my daddy gave me.
Well, good for you to have father. My name is Tanya Lerotova.
Tanya, pleasure, and Wayne will, to touch the brim of his hat. We're in a bit of a pickle. We're not from around here, as you can probably guess. It's an expression. We're in a bit of trouble. We just came from the basement of that house, and
This house over here, the Dirt's Manor.
yeah,
Oh.
there was something weird in the basement that killed the father of one of my friends and hurt a couple of bars. Can you tell us where the nearest town is? Or we might be able to get some proper rest, take some proper shelter instead of being out in this?
He eyes you appraisingly. You feel that no one in your life has paid this much attention to you ever.
Like, do I feel like she's sizing me up to...
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This woman is deciding whether or not she could take all of you.
How far away is she from me right now? Because I didn't get too close.
I mean, that's up to you. How close would you have gotten?
Maybe 30 feet. Not trying to spook her, but not trying to get too close.
Mm-hmm. You came from that house over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Her lip curls up in disgust. She says, how unfortunate. Well, I suppose that might be the only fortunate thing that will happen to you tonight. I should go.
Is she walking away?
Yeah, she keeps walking the road.
Wayne's gonna hustle back to the group and say, I don't think she means us well. I definitely got the feeling that she was, I don't know, assessing us. Like what we're worth, what to steal, or just to kill us.
Robin's going to stand up. She's going to say, she has to be headed to something. Let's follow her. She's going somewhere. The road leads somewhere.
I still think we should just take a minute longer. We could just follow the road in the direction she went. If she's means harm, then I don't think we should necessarily follow her. Especially carrying torches and our limp friends, allies, whatever the hell we are.
Would you like to attempt a... I mean, that didn't really disturb you guys. Would you like to try to finish your rest? Or do you want to follow her?
Robin will back down pretty quickly. We can finish the rest.
Okay. All right. The remaining 50 minutes pass, but about 20 minutes in, the howling picks up again. You catch sight of them at the edge of the house, sniffing around. They're easily within rifle distance. A pack of about 12 wolves. They are the most, for lack of a better descriptor, evil wolves you've ever seen. Shaggy and black, their eyes glowing in the moonlight. They seem interested in the house and your scent, but they do not approach.
Is there enough moonlight to where we can see without the torches?
Because it is a big fat full moon, but it is a rainy night, it is like the dimmest it could possibly be with you still be able to make out shapes and, you know, glowing eyes in the dark and things like that. The woman, by the way, had no light source on her. And thinking back to it, her clothing was very loose fitting, and she had no pack, and she had no weapon. But despite the presence of the wolves, you are able to finish your short rest. So everybody would gain any short rest features. And you would gain 1 big fat hit die. I added an item called your level 0 hit die. If you guys wanted a way to track it on your character sheet, it's like a consumable that comes back, I guess on a long rest, but it should just be labeled level 0 hit die if you want to drag it on, since we didn't have a way to force Foundry to give you guys 1 extra hit die. All right. Before the hour is up, the wolves have moved on.
Did they, like, before they left, were they just like sitting there eyeing us, or like what was their behavior? Once
watching them, they came out of the woods, or from what you could tell, or the fog by the woods. They came to the house. They sniffed around. They found your scent and kind of circled the house a couple times. Saw that the scent kind of led across the yard. Saw you guys under the tree. Stared at you for about 15 minutes or so. Howled a lot, and left.
I think Robin, when they leave, probably during that time, like I'm sure there would have been like a hushed conversation about like, well, it's not worth it to run at this point, kind of thing, because they can outrun us, or But after they leave, she's just going to look around, and she's going to say, I mean, we've seen a lot of weird shit tonight, and that's about as weird as any of it. I've never seen or heard of wolves that would act quite like that.
What do you mean?
I didn't find it too peculiar. Are you saying because they didn't approach us? We're a big group of people. We're a threat.
I mean, they were tracking us, and then they just left. She's going to shake her head. I mean, didn't you ever see that Liam Neeson movie? Like, wolves will hunt you forever.
Taken?
No, she's talking about the gray.
That's the one, yeah.
I never saw the gray.
I didn't either. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like you've seen one Liam Neeson movie of late. You've seen them all.
She's gonna shake her. No, the gray, like, it's better than all the others. Like, it's this whole parable about like faith and belief, and she's just gonna shake her like. Anyhow, point being, wolves, they'll track you. These found us and then left. Look at us. We're not a threat to them. Like, you saw those wolves. Those were the creepiest, biggest...
I mean, but do they know we're not a threat? We're a big group of people. The wolves not like...
Leo says, well, what do you mean big group of people? There was 12 of them. We had 2 people unconscious. We had a dead guy.
I mean, they're wolves. How would they know they're unconscious? They didn't...
I don't know, they're 5,000 times the senses of a human being. Like,
and they can sense weakness. They can see that they're just laying there.
I mean, I understand that you think you're like a hotshot because you got a big gun or whatever, but like,
yeah.
Come on, don't shit on Chris. We're all trying to keep each other safe.
I'm sorry. Everybody in the NRA sticks together, right? My bad.
Or I was gonna say, no, just look, like we've got broken arms, we've got...
What do you mean, what?
Punctured lungs.
We go to a normal weekend retreat, and you guys bring, like, a bunch of firearms. I mean...
Do you know what hunting is? Look, are we gonna have a problem?
No, we're not gonna have a problem. I think there's just a misunderstanding, and we just gotta pull together. Let's chalk this up to maybe a little bit of luck that we've sorely been needing, and maybe let's head in the opposite direction of where that lady went.
I think we should head the same direction. Don't you think she'd be walking towards, like, some kind of town or something.
I don't know.
But I guess it don't really matter.
I got a funny feeling off her. I mean, it's like she
Okay.
was wearing clothes that weren't hers, and
Wait, the clothes weren't hers?
they weren't fitting her right. It's almost like she was wearing a big guy's clothes, you know? And she was big for a woman. I mean, like tall, strong. I don't know. And the clothes weren't even properly fitting her. It was kind of weird, and just I got a really off vibe from her. Just
Okay.
I don't know. I'd like to head in the opposite direction. Speaking personally, felt like she wanted to eat me, not in a good way.
Eat you.
Yeah, like
I got what you meant.
yeah. Okay.
I'd say it's a bit odd, but I mean, after what we just went through, maybe that's not the case. We can go the other way.
I mean, that's just my preference. If someone has other thoughts, I mean, we can all weigh in on this.
Is this conversation happening after the short rest?
I'm imagining they probably waited so everybody woke up.
Yeah.
And will cough awake and say, and then she'll like look around. If she sees the end, and she'll like grab him. What happened? Where are we?
Seems like we're on the right.
We're outside.
Well-
We're outside, and then she's gonna like instinctively hold her breath and like look around.
So y'all two were unconscious,
Yeah, and as
but
soon as-
Crystal kind of notioned art.
yeah, and as soon as Anne wakes up, Robin would like zip over to her and just hug her hard.
Robin, what happened?
I thought you were dead.
Thought I
My
was
dad's dead.
what?
Ari, he's dead.
What happened? All I know is I heard something, saw this huge red thing, and then it just went dark.
Art saved us.
He did.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He decided that he would be the one to die, to stop the ceremony and to get us out of that situation.
And it worked.
Stop the creature.
We're
Stop the
outside
chanting.
somewhere. It only sort of worked, I think. We're not in Washington.
Are we sure we're not in Washington?
Well, we're
Well-
certainly not in the same location we were before.
The terrain has changed. It's raining like Washington, but that house, it's not the same, but it is. I can't really describe it, but we figured the best we can do is try and find some form of civilization. We ain't on a mountain no more, so at least we don't have to survive that.
Where's the cars?
There are no cars, and we ain't where we were.
How did? Okay.
Well, we should probably make our way to a convenience store then.
Has
Is
anybody
that
tried?
the,
Okay, hold on. And she's gonna reach for her pocket and pull out her phone. And
There is no signal.
we gotta find a place with signal. And call the police. or something. We have.
Yeah,
But,
I don't have my phone on me. I didn't bring it. It was supposed to be a tech purge, right?
I mean,
yeah, I left mine in the SUV.
there's no way I could have got up here without my phone. You to call an Uber. But okay. Okay, then I guess we have to follow the road somewhere till we find some place to we can find help.
Yeah, and get out of this rain. Getting soaked isn't gonna help us any.
Yeah, it ain't stopping either.
Okay.
Robin, I hate to bring this up, but I don't know how long we're gonna be traveling. I don't know if you what you wanna do with the remains of your father.
He's coming with me for now.
Okay. Seems like we got a plan, and Chris will start heading down the road.
Should we wrap them in something in case we run across anyone? It might be a little hard to explain while we're carrying
We can wrap him in that dirt cloak, and I wouldn't mind my trench coat back.
I think Robin is just going to look around at the group like we're all covered in blood. We have like broken bones and like everybody's like limping and got cuts and abrasions everywhere. She looks at the body. She's like, "Whatever you think we need to do."
Yeah, here, I'll help you wrap them. And I guess I'll grab the fur cloak it was, and then try to gently wrap Arthur in it.
Is there actually like a wooden fence around here? Ash?
Yeah, there's a fence along the road marking the property.
All right. And it's gonna try taking off some of the slats. And it's looking for something to like, if there's like I don't know, vines or anything like that around here, maybe try and tie them together.
Oh, I make nunchucks. Yeah, that makes sense. No?
Just
Oh.
trying to make like a little sled so we're not all just holding a dead body with us.
Crash question. The
Mhm.
fence looks like it's strung wire and then posts. Is at least in the picture? Is that the kind of fence that's marking the property?
It's actually just a wooden fence. This is the best picture I could find.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of wooden fence. Like, and most of it is kind of collapsed on itself. Like
So
the
it's
house.
like a rail fence sort of.
Yeah, like an old timey ranch, like rail
Okay.
fence. Yep.
And then maybe also if there's the long piece, try and use that as a for the people. I think Jason, you have a broken leg. If you need a walking stick here.
Yeah, some kind of makeshift crutch. Chris, were you able to help set it?
Yeah, I'll do what I'll see what I can. Is that gonna be a medicine?
Let's see. Well, the medicine will work. We just got to see if somebody could actually put together the materials you need to make that. Let's see. So you're just trying to take a piece of wood and splint it, and you're digging fabric from like to make like the strips to kind of tie it in place.
Yeah.
Well, where are you getting the fabric from for that?
Yeah, that's.
Mm. Are there any really long vines or anything like that that's growing around this fence?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could forage in the area, see if you could find them. It would take at least it could take up to an hour. No guarantee that you would find it.
Okay. I don't know if I should use this for this.
I'll dig in my, I guess, duffel bag that Jason would
Okay.
have and pull out. He has like sets of spare, like gem laces. I'll use that
Okay.
as a world token.
All right. Works for me. All right. So, and let's see. You're looking for wood. What are your tool proficiencies?
Smithing and tinkers.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and give me a. Let's see. Do you have said tools on you, or would you?
I
You
do.
just
I do have a set of old tools from my what I picked up when I got my level.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So give me. Yeah, but it had to be like 1 gold piece or less, so they wouldn't really be
Yeah.
all that functional.
When I said get them like old,
Yeah.
non-usable. So.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
All right.
See how it goes. Okay. You pick out a pretty decent and flat piece of wood, combining it with you said it was some wrap? Is that what you said, Jason?
Yeah, like spare shoestrings.
Oh, okay. Spare
Yeah,
shoestrings.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So lacing and stuff like that. Okay. And then you hand it over to Chris. Chris, give me that medicine check. All right. You are able to splint up the leg. He will be able to move around on it. Whether or not this is going to help the healing process is unknown. A break this bad, Chris, could take 6 to 8 weeks to heal, and that's if somebody goes in and sets the bone properly and stuff. You're going to need a dry, preferably warm place to, really look at these injuries to start patching people up. Like out here in the rain at 4 o'clock in the morning, not the time for it. But you do get the split in place.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get you somewhere. You really shouldn't be walking on that at all. We need to find something, preferably quick.
Well, do we know which way?
Nope. We know which way we're going though.
Okay.
And I'll take point. Does anyone else have any outstanding injuries they want me to look at? Anything that may get in the way of traveling on foot?
We did have OOC. We did have a short rest, so I don't have the none of us have the healer kit healed on us. So.
I'm gonna be honest. It's like when you cut your finger and it's bleeding bad, you rush to the Band-Aid box and you just see that one last Band-Aid left and it's not even big enough. That's what Chris's first aid kit's looking like.
Here, hold on. And Anne's gonna reach for her backpack and pull out a healer's kit with her modern day token. Down to 3.
Awesome. Do you want me to just put that on my
Yeah, you can put it on your sheet.
Give it to me?
Yeah,
okay.
give it to you.
Alright. Then I will take out that one last Band-Aid and give it to you. And then I will refresh my churches.
So I get 5.
Yep.
Alright.
I think it's 1d10, 1d6 plus 4. Does this ever go up?
It-
Oh,
it-
plus no, plus 5. It's plus 5 now.
So I
for
got
level
6.
1. So you got 6.
Heal.
Does Wayne take during all this commotion take 10 minutes to? Chris kind of looks at Wayne like maybe we could use some encouragement.
I only get that back on a long rest.
Oh, on a long rest. Okay. Whew. All
You
right.
could still be encouraging.
I will absolutely be encouraging them, but the benefits only come back after I've had a long rest.
Before we leave, I'll definitely just go and find another piece of wood just to use as like protection if something happens.
Yeah, I look at Henry and I say, you kind of got him, and I'll take a 60-foot lead. I'll whistle if I see something. Or maybe I'll make a bird call. Can I do that with survival? Can I make like an animal noise? That's
yeah, it would be
Okay,
a
yeah.
survival charisma.
Oh, that's awful.
That's how it
Yeah.
works. I mean, you're making
can-
sounds and trying to imitate something. That's charisma.
Yep. That
Well,
makes
do you
sense.
want me to take point with you?
So let me get this straight. You guys are splitting the party.
No, I'm just gonna like lead 60 feet, like
60
stealthing.
feet. Okay. Stealthing in the middle of the road.
Well, no, I'm not gonna walk on the road. I'm gonna walk.
So you're gonna go off the
Yeah.
road into the forest by yourself.
No, I'm gonna be
I'm
just
trying to understand.
just a little bit off the road, like maybe.
You're
10,
walking
15.
on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So you're Skyrim crouching and everyone else is walking.
Yep.
Okay. Does that make you feel safe?
It does.
Okay, then none of the NPCs will say anything about it to you. Also,
Well, it's
because you have a gun.
It's dark. I mean, like I'm just walking stealthily
Sure,
along
okay.
the side of the road.
All right, so
Now you're making me insecure about it.
So
this
you're moving.
campaign is too much torture.
All right, so that means you're moving at a slow pace because you are Skyrim crouching. Okay, got it. All right, you guys watch Chris move 60 feet ahead of the party. Are you carrying a light source, Chris?
No, I'm not.
So okay,
I'm lying on the moonlight.
gotcha. All right, is anyone else walking 60 feet away from the party without a light source at the edge of the road, crouching?
Well, seeing what he's doing, Wayne's gonna be like, "Chris, are you for real right now, bud?"
Well, I mean, he has more cover than you guys do. There are bushes occasionally on the side of the road. You guys,
but he looks a little ridiculous.
Well,
I mean,
maybe that's what survival looks like. I think we're having a meta conversation right now. I don't think
Okay.
I don't think there's no NPC feels like getting shot by Chris, who they've determined is mentally unstable. Because none of the NPCs are going to risk that. Yeah. They are literally in the wrong place after surviving a haunted house. With that gun-toting ex-military guy being the main reason they're alive. So if he wants to go and walk on the side of the road, that's his business. Like, they're just like, all right. So which way do you go? The way she went, or
the way
the way she came from? Okay. You guys walk for an hour.
While we're walking,
Mm-hmm.
can Jason tell if any sort
you guys
of
would have
track?
to move at a slow pace anyways because of your broken leg. So,
Yeah, I'm hobbling along.
Yeah.
Is the road, like, can we tell if it's well traveled, or
The road is
looking for car tracks?
The road is not well traveled. Great question. There are puddles that have formed in old unused cart tracks, but there's definitely never been a car on this road, from what you could tell. Like, this is like Amish country.
You're saying it's more of a path than a road.
Well, it's like it's a dirt road, but it's in disrepair. It's overgrown. Parts of it are flooded. It definitely hasn't been maintained. And from what you could tell, the only vehicles that have used the road are wagons or carts.
Or bicycles.
Because you see these very narrow like ruts that are kind of filled with rainwater.
Or bicycles.
Because Anne is over 6 feet tall and over 200 pounds, everyone says, or bicycles. Yeah, or bicycles. As Anne looks away, Dan raises his eyebrows at Leo and shakes his head as if to say, not bicycles. So. All right, so you walk for another hour. It starts to lighten up a little bit.
As it lightens, can we see anything?
Yes.
You know, like, I mean, within 2 hours of travel, have we seen anything other than just countryside? Or
It is like in an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon where they just keep recycling the background. It is a muddy road. There is a forest on either side. It just stretches on forever. Do you continue or do you head back to the house?
I mean, Robin's not going back to the house, so she will
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Jason, we on the lookout for any sort of light source that would hopefully lead to some sort of building.
Or anywhere that would even provide like more shelter than just a tree.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any rock outcroppings that people could huddle under a little better, or just whatever.
So, any cave in a storm?
Yeah, as long as it's not that house.
Okay. So go ahead then, whoever is trained in survival, give me a wisdom survival check to see if you can identify maybe a safer, drier place to maybe stop for a
Yeah,
bit.
I'll be on the lookout for one.
Okay. Okay. The only thing that comes to mind is that you would have more cover from the rain in the forest. But there's no like off ramps, there's no rest stops, there's not even, if this was an old timey Dungeons and Dragons adventure, there's not even like a well used roadside campsite.
Well, Chris is just gonna keep trucking forward unless someone says something to him.
Okay. All right. About 20 minutes into the third hour of walking down this road with broken legs and whatnot, you know that it has to be getting, like, it's not night anymore. Like, the night sounds fade, and you kind of hear birdsong a little bit, and the sky lightens a bit, but it's still so dark and dim. Like, you can see, but the cloud cover is so dense. It's just like a gray kind of light, barely making it through the cloud cover. All right, so 20 minutes in, you hear the sound of a horse approaching. It seems to be coming from the direction you are headed.
I think if we hear that, like, Robin would just stop.
That's my charisma survival. As I make a bird call.
Right. So from 60 feet away, crouching at the side of the road, you hear Chris make a bird sound, and it's very realistic.
It's supposed to be means something's up ahead, right?
Henry says he's always been real good at the bird sounds. So you see Duck Dynasty? He could do the duck without even needing the whistle. It's incredible.
That's handy if you go duck hunting.
Yeah, must be something up ahead.
I'm gonna try and since I'm gonna probably see it first, I'm gonna try and like appraise the horse and like get behind like a bush and just try and observe without being noticed.
You see a skeletal horse. There are scraps of tattered flesh still clinging to the body. Its eyes seem to be two green lanterns of light that are emitting sort of a greenish haze or smoke out into the night, or the morning, air. Its hooves have a similar sort of light to them, and its wispy mane is like spider webs blowing back behind it as it slowly walks down the road. Upon its back is an armored knight. He has a mighty greatsword kind of slung along with some equipment on the back of the horse. He sits in a saddle and he looks very dead.
But they're moving slow, right? Do I feel like I could get back to the party and try and like pull them off the road?
Yeah, he's not going too fast. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll kind of like reappear at the party, and I'll be like, "There's some dead horse and armored man. I guess he looks like a knight coming."
Let's get off the road.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have probably changed out the scene for you guys. My bad.
Yeah, let's get off the road then.
I could get a...
There we go. Road. Nice. Look at how nice that road looks.
Mm-hmm. I see those 2 bicycle tracks. No.
Also, did you guys see not everything is doom and gloom because you guys unlock stickers? What? Look at this. You made it to Barovia. And you look at this one. Lovely.
Okay. But
Next, he'll be showing us a postcard that says "Wish you were here."
I don't know if he's necessarily
That's a rare drop.
Maybe it would be wrong to be presumptuous, though he may not be helpful.
I mean, last time we saw something that looked dead, it tried to kill us. So I'm for not getting involved with this thing.
Okay. I need a group stealth check if you're intending to hide off the side of the road.
Yeah, keep your head down.
Are we rolling for NPCs too?
Yeah, I guess so, because they're not protected by a B team contract.
Great.
Oof. Dunbar very excited about this guy on the bone.
New interesting spells.
Yeah, horse made of bones. Okay.
Plus bones.
All right, so Chris and Wayne and Leo and Jason, you guys are like ninjas. It's fantastic. The rest of you are whispering very loudly and not hiding very well at all. So let's see.
I think Robbins is trying to.
Did you roll for Art's dead body? That's morbid, man.
Oh, was that Art's roll?
I mean, to be fair, he's dead. I mean, maybe gases are escaping from his mouth still.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, but if how about this? If he succeeded, then we'll take it. But if he didn't,
I got you. Okay. So let's see. Bop. Bop. Wow, with the NPCs, it's a lot to add up. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them are also really bad at it.
Okay. He stops the horse. He looks around. The horse looks around. It seems like he turns and looks right at you guys. And then he kicks the horse and keeps going.
Where in the world are we?
Agree.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
think
watching
it's
it anymore.
yeah.
Right?
I know we keep bringing up movies and stuff, but like, it's starting to seem like we're in a movie or something. I don't.
With everything that's been going on, it feels like a horror movie.
That was the
Dead
type
people
of movie
walking.
I was thinking about. Yeah.
Dead
Well,
people
it's
walking
good.
all over the place.
Yeah, but it's a good thing he decided to move along, because otherwise we'd have to bone pick with him.
I mean, it looked like he noticed us, but I mean,
Too soon?
noticed some of you.
Robin's gonna look around and, like, the first time, maybe since the manor, she's going to say, "You best start believing in ghost stories. We're in one."
I mean, that was more of like a, I don't know.
Is that from
corpse?
is that from a movie?
She's gonna look up. Pirates of the Caribbean. She's just gonna.
That's where that's from. Okay.
So, assuming you continue your course, you walk for another 3.5 hours. So let's see. That means, Jason, you've been walking on this broken leg for about 7 hours now. But off in the distance, you start to see something interesting. Let's see.
It's quite interesting.
Oh, yes. Let's see. I can actually take you over so you can see it.
Little village, burning chimneys.
Oh, you definitely see what looks like architecture. There are buildings. There is a wall up ahead.
I'll scout it out.
All right, let's see what we got.
Like a stone wall, wooden palisade.
It is a mighty stone wall. It looks like something straight out of like Game of Thrones. Yeah, like a castle wall. Let me go ahead and grab your minis. I'll bring you over to this map. Okay. Are you able to see?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sweet. Okay.
It's a huge wall.
Yeah, I think there's actually flavor text for this too. Hold on. All right. Oh, there is. Fog spills out of the nearby forest, swallowing up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Do we see anyone walking like on the like walls or any kind of life?
With your passive perception, you're not noticing anything, but you are welcome to make active perception checks if you
Yeah.
guys want to look
Yeah, like
around.
Chris will look through like the scope of his rifle
Okay.
and see, kind of like use it as a scope, and I'll make it active perception.
Okay. You guys don't see anything, but Anne, you hear a sad meow sound.
Cat.
It seems to be coming from the bushes over here.
Oh, does Dunbar react to that?
Yeah, he for sure. I don't think he'd be. I think he might be curious about it. He's definitely doing the beagle point.
Yeah, I hear a cat over there, but
I think with the presence of Dunbar, he'd probably go after it. So yeah, I'm gonna say that he's gonna start running over there.
Dunbar, get back here.
Oh, give me a handle animals. Okay, that's pretty good handle animals. He stops and whines, but he wants to go over and check it out.
Shh. We don't know what it is. Just hang back, buddy. And Wayne's gonna pick Dunbar up.
like I was hearing the sounds in like a instead of bushes, right?
Yep, over
All
here.
right. Is there like a rock on the floor?
I mean, you could definitely feel around and get a rock. This
Right.
is yeah, it's a pretty fertile area as far as vegetation and stuff, but there's
You
always
throw a
rocks.
rock at it? It sounds like just a cat.
I'm just gonna see. I can't see it, so I'll try to scare it out of the bushes. So see what's there.
Well, that's gonna just piss off whatever's there. We don't know whether it's friend or foe. Could be friendly. Throwing a rock at it's definitely gonna make it mad at us. Let me try something.
If it's
Oh.
mad, I'll shoot it.
Dunbar whines pitifully. He must go check it out. He has to.
Hold on, Ann, can you hold on to Dunbar real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Wayne will pass Dunbar over to Ann, and Wayne will try to approach the bushes and make the pss, 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 pss,
Okay.
noises and just trying to make noises to coax out whatever was rustling around in there.
Okay. Give me a handle animals check. You just hear sad kitten mules.
Wayne's gonna get a little closer. He's gonna say, "Hey, buddy, I'm Wayne. I don't mean any harm. It's okay if I get a little closer. Hello? Hello?"
It definitely seems, from what you grew up with animals, you grew up with animals, it's definitely scared. And chatty now.
Hey, little buddy.
Okay. As you approach, you see this. It is wet and dirty. And it just looks up at you.
Hey, little guy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
It stumbles around clumsily, like kittens do. It looks very hungry.
Where did you come from? Did you come from that big old castle over there? maybe we can find you something to eat. Wayne's going to try and very gently reach out to pick up the kitten.
Okay, give me another handle animals. Okay. It allows it.
Okay. Am I hearing more, or is it just the same kitten?
It's the same kitten.
Okay, because it sounded like maybe you had a litter of kittens.
No, it's very chatty. It's very chatty.
Okay. Wayne's gonna bring the kitten back over to the party.
Okay.
Well, found a little kitten.
What's it doing all the way out here?
Run circles
I don't know.
around you.
Yeah, I know you want to say hi. Are you gonna be nice? You gonna be nice?
He give one woof.
Okay, be nice. And Wayne is going to, holding on to the kitten, ready to pull the kitten back at a moment's notice.
With a nearly religious solemnity, he sniffs kitten. Then he give a lick. That sets the kitten to meowing.
Okay. Good done, Bar. Good Dunny. Good boy.
Dan, wanting to live up to the movie trope, says, well, I mean, at least there's some nice stuff here, right?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's all left alone out here in the middle of the woods. I don't know that's a good sign.
Well, somebody had to have been left it here, or at least there's more cats around.
Yeah, it's strange that it's just by itself too. All right, so what are we doing about this big wall?
Yeah, the iron gates are not like bars. They're solid iron, and they are closed.
We can go
There's
knock.
also this iconic artwork. Let me see if I can paste this iconic artwork in. There we go.
We can go knock, see if anybody's home.
And we don't see any, like, smoke trails or anything coming from on the other side of the wall.
No signs of life at all.
What I think we should kind of advantage, watch the gate for a little bit.
I mean, this place is a little more, at least better than where we were before. Do you guys want to? I mean, we've been walking for how long now?
Most of the day.
Yeah, and that we didn't even get a chance.
We haven't gone to bed yet.
Yeah, we haven't gone to bed yet. So, you guys want to?
Well, it's either we try to make some kind of do camp outside, or take a peek and see if there's some sort of
Either
building.
we go up quietly and look around and try and get in, or we go up and say hello at the door.
You know, I kind of like that camping idea. Maybe I'm sure.
It's also still raining, so.
Oh,
If we can get inside, maybe we can actually dry off and get some proper rest.
that's if inside. I mean, we saw that weird dead horse thing coming from this way. I don't know what's. It kind of reminded me of like a headless horseman, and then now there's I mean, he wasn't headless, but still. And then now we see statues. And now we see statues with their heads missing. I know their heads on the floor. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good. We'll go ahead, but I'd rather do this while we're a little bit better.
I mean, if it's abandoned, but I mean, the horse, the rider was coming from this direction. So.
Yeah. I mean, we're not seeing any sign of life, but I mean, there might be anybody dead inside.
There may be others like that. That rider is
with you said
But again, that ratter. I'm sorry, Robin, but that ratter didn't. It seemed to notice some of y'all. It didn't act. Maybe he was some kind of policeman.
Or he didn't view us as a threat, or we weren't worth it. Whatever the trouble is, I don't know. Listen, I don't know about the rest of you, but indecision is going to get us in worse shape. We got to do something.
Yeah, let's go ahead and push on. See if there's a watchman or something.
Push on it is.
All right. So I guess we're heading to the door.
All
The
right.
iron gates.
Who approaches the gates?
Guess we're all going together.
Like holding hands, like Wizard of Oz, or?
Well, I mean, can we eye the gate, see if there's like murder holes or maybe a portcullis about to be dropped on us, that sort of thing?
I mean, everybody did a good perception. You found a kitten, like that's
Okay.
yeah. I feel like if there were people, you probably would have seen them or heard them also. All right. I just need to know who is the first to the gate.
I kind of feel like maybe it would be Wayne, unless somebody else
Sure.
disagrees.
Nope. There's no time for disagreement. There's only time for action.
All right, Wayne's
Wait.
just gonna go ahead
Yeah,
because
we'll
he's
be right
tired of being in
behind
the
you.
rain.
Cradling a kitten, followed by Anne and Dunbar, you approach the gates. As you approach, there is an audible as they open. Beyond is the mist. So thick, you cannot see through it.
Well, we can't go through that. It's gonna kill us. The last time we went through mist like that.
Is it the same like yellow mist that we saw before?
Oh, it's like not so much yellow. I think it was yellow because of lighting and stuff like that. But
Okay.
it's just a grayish, like just a sad gray mist.
is it literally like on the other side of the door, or is it?
Oh, like when the gates open, it's nothing but mist on the other side.
Okay.
Like a
Like there's
fog,
not a
like a
wall
fog
there.
bank. Yeah, it's just like a fog bank on the other side. It's impossible to distinguish any features, any terrain, any interior. It's almost supernatural.
Well, the gates did open for us, which is kind of strange.
Well, either someone or something did that, and I don't know about the rest of you, but it's either we go back 8 hours to go back to where we started, or we go through the mist.
Well, doesn't the last time we walked through mist like this, it almost killed us. We almost choked to death just by being in it. I don't know if this is gonna. Why would we walk? If we were able to just walk through it, we would have just went back to the cars.
Using my knowledge of survival, can I tell if this mist is also gonna kill us?
You're confident it's the same mist. There is something about it that is so familiar to you. In fact, as you guys look at the mist, you feel the hair on your arms and neck kind of prickle a bit. You feel your breathing kind of become a bit ragged.
When the gates open, do they open towards us or away from us?
Towards you.
Wayne's going to call it the mist and say, listen, unless somebody wants to come out here and talk to us and explain what's going on, we appreciate the offer of hospitality, but I think we're going to go back the way we came.
Robin's just gonna kind of mutter under her breath, like, I knew we should have followed that lady. Just
There
loud
is-
enough for anybody around her to hear.
Something hears you, Wayne, and replies.
What, do you want to go in the mist? I don't think you'd like it very much, little guy.
The kitten bite your hand.
Ow.
Its teeth are basically medical syringes.
Yep.
Yep.
Wayne shakes his hand, sticks the bit finger in his mouth, sucking on the blood. It hurt. Haven't had a cat in a really long time. I forgot about that.
Dunbar begins to beagle Crike because you have been damaged. Not actually damaged, but like, yeah.
Shh, Dunbar. It's okay. We'll be fine.
As he's beagle criking, a flock of birds takes flight from one of the nearby trees, scared by his criking.
All right. So it looks like we need to go the other way, and that Robin was right.
What a waste.
And that's fine. But I mean, there's some like overhangs. Maybe we could just find somewhere to get some sleep,
Yeah.
somewhere
That makes
unimpeached
sense.
by the rain. I would say we could just try and maybe hang out where this gate is, but that mist is spooky.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that a sound effect or someone's actual pet?
Oh, that's a beagle sound. That was
Oh, okay.
yeah. In case anybody doesn't know, that's actually a pretty subdued one, tbh.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Giorgio's when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
hungry and wants to be fed.
Oof. All right, then you turn around, or do you want to walk the perimeter of the wall? Do you want to go back? You want to check out the
I
woods?
think we're gonna try and find a place along the wall that's not getting
Pelted by the rain.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's definitely like very small overhangs that also have a ton of trees growing nearby. You could try to set up there.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Okay. So I just need from one person a wisdom survival. I'll just take the first one I receive. Okay. Yeah, you find a place that you think is pretty fortified. One of these like kind of buttressed pseudo towers. There's also like trees nearby that are blocking the wind and the rain. A little bit of an overhang from the false tower. So yeah, you feel like this is better than anything else.
Right.
We should set up a watch rotation.
Now, is the intention to actually camp? Because without a sanctuary, you won't be able to long rest. So I don't know what your plan is. You just are trying to live here? Or like, what's the?
I feel like we're trying to avoid exhaustion.
Yeah,
We can't
Yeah,
avoid
that's fair.
exhaustion.
Yeah, because you can only travel 8 hours a day before you have to push yourself, and you've already
Yeah.
traveled 7. So okay. So you guys are just hunkering down for the night.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess
Trying to get
day.
something to eat. Yeah, the day.
Yeah, the day. Okay. Yeah. What's the food situation looking like?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I was gonna say, can I try and like forage for some food?
I mean, that is something that the survival skill does allow. Let's see. It would involve going into the woods.
Well, I don't know how useful I'm going to be, but Dunbar's got a pretty good sense of things. If you want to take him with you, or I could go. 2 of us could go with you, Chris.
If you think you'll be good at it.
He's a beagle. Of course, he's going to be good at it.
All right. Let's see. So this is always interesting. According to Dungeons and Dragons, a medium-sized creature, which is you guys, requires a minimum of 1 pound of food per day, 1 gallon of fresh water per day. Now it is raining, so I guess you guys could be collecting rainwater. Do you have anything to collect said rainwater into?
Robin has some candles from the tomb.
Mhm.
We could hollow out some of those and make kind of wax cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Certainly not going to hold a gallon, but if it's raining for the next two days or so, then you could just keep refilling it and drinking it. So,
Can I just long rest with my mouth open?
alas, that would not work. That would not work.
let's see here. Is there? Are there any like pieces of stone that fell off of this thing that we could probably like shape into like a bowl?
Is there what that you could shape into the bowl?
Like pieces of stone that had fallen off of this big huge wall that are like chunked and like maybe shaped in a way where we can carve out a hole in it so they could be like a bowl.
What would you carve it with?
Another piece of stone.
I mean, are you like do you have training in like stonemasonry? Do you like
Just smithing tools.
Okay. I mean, we've all played Minecraft where we punch trees and whatnot, but like at a certain, I mean, you could look around, see.
Okay.
We have that. Robin has the dagger.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd want to use the dagger to carve stone. I mean, it might be kind of gross and brackish, but we're kind of reaching that point. I mean, with the ruts in the road, with all the rain, we could drink road water.
The other option is I walk over to Chris. Does your hat leak?
As a man that appreciates hats, I feel insulted on Chris's behalf that you'd even ask him.
I don't think you see two like the little rivets like the I don't know what that part of the hat's called. The round
So
part.
your hat has holes in it to aerate it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it wouldn't hold the water.
He's
Unless you plugged them.
I've got some wax you can plug them with.
There you go. Drinking out of a cowboy hat.
How many gallons is your hat? Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna want to just drink the rainwater anyways. It'll make you sick.
Well, we don't know if we're still in the continental U.S. or not.
I mean, the rain in Africa will make you sick too.
Leo says, "Wait, rainwater makes you sick? Doesn't it get like filtered by clouds or something?"
No, doesn't the filtration happen when it's in underground?
No, wait. Thinking back to 7th grade Earth science. There's no, like, because it turns into steam to get up into the cloud, right? Which is the same as it getting boiled, which is how you clean water. So if the rain comes back down, then it's already been boiled for you, right?
Depends on what's in the clouds.
Oh.
That's why I was making the continental U.S. crack, because if we're still in the United States somewhere.
But if fog is cloud and mist is clouds, and the fog and the mist are killing us,
yeah.
Chris, your concern is that the rain is gonna be bad like that. Is that what's going on?
I got concerns, yeah.
So wait, we walked 7 hours to get to a wall.
That'll kill us.
Look, do you do anything but complain?
No, I'm not. It's not complaining. I'm just trying to figure out the situation. That's all.
I think we all know the situation we're in, Leo.
The situation that we're gonna start starving to death, and if we don't figure this out, or
That's what we're trying to do. Figure this out.
okay.
Robin's going to look back at the group. She's going to say, I don't think staying here gets us anything other than more dehydrated and wet and hungry. That lady had to be headed to a town. I know it's another 7 hours plus however far she was going, but she had to be heading to some sort of shelter.
Well, we'll head back the other way after we've gotten some sleep because we can't.
Well,
We're dead on our feet
yeah,
at this point. We gotta get some rest.
there is the woods. We can maybe find something to hunt. Maybe find a pond or something. Maybe
I
we
mean,
can
it's worth a
figure out how
shot.
to boil the water. Maybe this fish.
All right.
You also get some of your water from the food you eat.
Maybe there's some fruit or something like that on some of these trees. This place is a little bit more verdant than where we were before.
Robin's going to look around the group and she's going to say, well, weren't a couple of you planning on doing some hunting back at the house?
Yeah. I mean, Chris, you know, as a hunter, it takes hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's if you have a lucky run. But
And it
if
depends
you
where you are.
but if you don't have any food, I mean,
I mean, even if we did find a deer, kill it, something like that, wolf, whatever, kitten, we'll not be able to cook it up. And
I mean, we got to start
I-
fire in someplace dry. So that one place that we saw that was covered by the trees.
I mean that's where you guys are right now, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you all are prepared to eat some raw meat.
Well,
You got-
why don't you take Dunbar with you, Chris? Or I could go with you, I don't know, and
We look in the nearby and see if there's anything we can forage. Maybe there's some wild blueberries or something.
Yeah, I'll look for that. Is anyone else is anyone else trained in survival?
Dunbar.
I am, but I'm a little slow getting around right now.
Alright, well, how don't you, Jason, try and instruct everyone on finding some of those blueberries. Me and Dunbar will try and go kill ourselves an animal.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
Henry, you stay here and protect everyone, man.
All right, I'll help set up. I guess I don't know.
If you could somehow get a fire going,
I can
that would
try.
be real helpful. If not, I can try when I get back, but it ain't always hunting's a waiting game, you know. Don't expect me to be back in just a couple hours with something.
Just you and Dunbar in the woods. Phew. All right. Goddamn.
Dunbar's stealthy. God, I hope so.
do we feel it's so? Wayne's gonna feel a little bad and say, "I don't want to leave anybody short-handed, but I don't feel great just letting my dog out of my sight. I trust you, Chris. It's just I feel
Look,
he'll
man,
listen to me
I didn't
better.
want to be rude. That dog's gonna fucking make some noise the second I start shooting.
Well, do you want him with you, or do you want me to come along as well? Like,
If you can
again,
keep the dog quiet, yeah, you can come.
I think so. How does everybody else feel? Because that's just going to leave Henry with you guys.
Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
It'll be fun. Henry's got his rifle. If anything comes around, we can use it to scare him off.
Okay.
Okay. Now you guys, hunting is just is going to be taking up the same amount of effort as traveling. So after 1 hour of hunting, well, honestly, at this point, finding a place and all that, you're kind of at your 8 hours of daily activity. So every hour of hunting, I'm also going to need Constitution saves. I just want to make sure that you have all the information before you make the decision.
Is it possible to camp without food?
Yeah, you just, I mean,
Is that that's automatic exhaustion, right?
yeah, well, I believe I think you get saves at first, but the longer you go without it, it does start to wear on you.
Because if we can,
I mean, we had that big meal, right? Like,
Yeah, we're probably all hungry.
I don't think we're in risk of starvation. No, the water's a bigger concern, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're all wearing clothes and stuff. Like, we could take off a shirt and wring it out or something.
Yeah, exactly. To
With
get
some
water. Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not like there's not ways to get some water as we're doing stuff.
I guess the thing here is that if we can camp without food and it we still be able to do the camping stuff, then and because the main goal here is we're trying to get some sleep so that we're not traveling with multiple levels of exhaustion. I mean, I know one person already has 5 levels of exhaustion, and we also have all these wounds and stuff like that. So I don't know if we want to be able to go out here with a bunch of exhaustion. So if we can get some sleep.
So here, before everybody panics, just like holding your breath, a character it's very generous. A character can go without food for a number of days equal to 3 plus his Constitution modifier. And then at the end of each day beyond that limit, you start to suffer automatic exhaustion.
okay, then
Yeah.
I feel like Chris would kind of like, Chris and Henry would explain that, like, you don't just walk out and get an animal. Like, getting food's an option, but
I mean, you're probably better off just drinking out the rain out of your clothes, and because then you're getting a little bit of filtration from the fibers in the clothes, and then you go hungry. It's not the end of the world, but it's good role playing. It's very good role playing because as modern day Americans, right, you are almost never, like, at least your characters are almost never like starving, right? Like there is food, there is everywhere, and your characters all have the means to make sure that they have food whenever they need it. So it would probably, for your characters, feel like you were in danger of starving, even though you could definitely go quite a while without it.
yeah, I'm sure Chris and Henry have been in that situation a few times, but we'll be all right.
Now,
Guess we'll
water's the killer, but since it's raining, you should be fine. Water, it's every day that you don't have water, you get exhaustion.
So do you guys want to just camp, get the sleep, do the camping activities, and then travel back after that, and then just go hungry for now, since we don't split up?
that seems safer and kind of sucky, but yeah.
With everything we've been seeing inside the forest, that dead person walking around with the horse, I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, I'm not eager to go out there, but I will if you guys need me to.
If we're gonna go out there, let's all sleep and then let's all hit the.
We can still go over, what we should look out for. When we do look around. Yeah, I can.
Crash, did you? Is it dark now?
It's I figure since you're staying here, I would start getting the map set up to for more long-term use.
Oh, it just turned all black for me.
Oh, like all black? Like you can't see anything?
Can't see anything.
Yeah.
At midnight.
That's kind of weird. Let's see.
I guess there was no token vision on, and then you turned on token vision.
Yeah, but you guys have tokens.
Yeah, but I guess there's no light on the scene, so it's complete black.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Here, I'll add some light. Is that helping?
You know what? I don't think Robin has token vision. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Nope, she does. All right, here. I'll go ahead and just throw a light in here. Can you guys see now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. You know, what I was saying is, it seems like I don't with everything that's out there inside the forest. I don't think we should split up just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we sleep, go hungry, and then we'll go hunt together.
I don't think
I
we should
I think
split
we're
up at
better
all.
off going to town, but I think I can figure out the water situation. And like Chris takes his trench coat, and he's gonna like get some like decent sticks and like try and make a water trap.
Okay. Okay. Give me an intelligence survival. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it takes some time. But you do kind of cobble one together. But generally, with the water trap, it's more to get water when it's not like raining. Since you have rain, you should be able to just kind of collect it
Are you just turning
wherever.
your coat into like a hammock so that the
Yeah,
water can fall
yeah,
into
yeah.
it?
It's like into
Yeah,
like a basin to catch the water. Yeah.
got it. Okay.
The cloak has like material on it that makes the water kind of bounce off of it.
What cloak is this? Is this one of
Well,
your?
not cloak. His the trench coat that he's wearing.
Oh, is this one of your items? Because it sounds very useful.
The clothes on our back are need a
There's a
token
difference
spent.
between clothes on your back and clothes that are waterproof and function as tarps and
Yeah,
stuff.
if you're talking as like an oiled,
Yeah.
outdoor coat, that's very specific.
I mean, the implication of clothes on your back was literally like normal person clothes, like average everyday wearing like clothes, not special
All right,
extra functional clothes.
we will scratch the
That's
water.
like me saying that you came out of the house and it's winter and you were wearing winter clothes in autumn. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a certain point where the
I mean,
resource
yeah,
scarcity
I get
is
you. It's
part of
fine.
this. Okay.
All right. All right. So we're setting up camp.
Okay. I'm gonna need one person to give me a survival intelligence. Okay. I need everybody else. I'm getting a lot of rolls here. I need everyone else to give me a survival check, or you need to bullshit what check you're making and why it would be helpful for camping.
Athletics to get stuff out of the way for people, so that
Okay.
we can get a clear location.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just need something from Wayne.
I guess he'd try and tell jokes and stories, just really trying to elevate the mood, keep people's spirits up.
Okay. Okay. I guess give me a performance.
All right.
Okay. In the history of using Giffy camping rules, this is the worst campsite that has ever been made. All right. None of you succeeded. So it is probably about what we would expect from people that just survived a harrowing life or death situation, have been awake for way too long, have just marched I think 12 miles in the rain for 7 hours. And yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. You may attempt camping activities if you like, but the DC is going to be 15 for any of the activities.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It caps at 15. I would make it 25 if I could, but
Oh God!
because that's how bad it was. But yeah,
What did I roll? 1?
I mean, there were some ones. So all right, it's real bad. It's, like I said, it's the worst I've ever seen. But anyways, you guys can do camp activities if you would like. Who is going to be on watch? Whoever's on watch cannot do camp activities.
Wayne will take the first watch.
No. It's one person on watch the whole time. This shifts. You get one person on watch the whole time.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the way
I'll take watch.
Yeah, the way it usually works is somebody. The way they explain it is
I forgot about.
Yeah.
one person. Yeah, that person who's on watch is sleeping while everybody else is getting camp set up, and then once camp is set up, that person goes on watch.
Yeah. All right. So who's volunteering for watch? You do not get to do any camping activities or benefit from any camping activities.
Chris is
right.
in a watch.
Cool. And NPC companions cannot perform any camp activities. They're helping in the background, but they're nowhere near as good at this stuff as you guys. All right. The other 4 of you can perform camp activities if you would like. They include cooking, which I guess you can't do because there's no food. Brewing drinks, but you don't have anything to do that. Play music, tell a story, repair an item, but you don't have any tools. Craft an item, you don't have any tools. Play a game, or relax in solitude. So to further explain, relaxing in solitude gives you a chance to get an inspiration point. Playing a game gives you a chance to get an inspiration point, but the person you play against does not get an inspiration point. But it's guaranteed that one of you will. Whereas relaxing in solitude is essentially just a wisdom ability check, DC 15. You can tell a story. You don't get an inspiration, but if you tell a good enough story, DC 15, you can give somebody else an inspiration. Same thing with playing music.
I think Robin is pretty beat and is just going to solitude it.
Solitude. All right, give me a wisdom ability. Not even a saving throw. DC is 15.
Wisdom ability. Let's straight roll either way.
Okay. So unsuccessful. Anyone else wanted to do a camping activity?
I'll try pressing solitude then.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll try to put my leg up and not rest my back against anything either, since that's all bruised up too.
Hey, Jason, do you want me to see if I can find some, small rocks? We can make a checkers board in the dirt, play some checkers, pass the time.
Yeah, sure, why not? Keep us our mind sharp, occupied.
Find some small rocks, and if I get the, we'll do rocks and muddy rocks to tell the difference. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that works. Let's do that.
So you assemble a makeshift checkers board
Out of debris.
out of debris. Fair enough. All right, each of you, unless you are mysteriously trained in checkers, just give me intelligence checks. Whoever gets the highest wins the inspiration point. It was a long, arduous game of checkers, apparently. But whew, in the end, Jason, you really pulled it out there when you realized that you could get kings and then use those kings to your advantage. So it's a pro move. It's pretty good. So you get
I feel like Wayne let me win.
you get a point of inspiration. All right. Now I must check what happened whilst you were sleeping, or resting, as it were. This is going to be one of your 2 short rests for the day. All right. Okay. About 2 hours into resting. Maybe you're in the middle of your checkers game. I don't know. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 figures are spotted. Let's see. Or are they? Give me a perception check. Person who's on watch. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So you hear 2 people, Chris, and they are talking. And at first, you could swear that they are speaking in like Slavic or Russian or Polish or something, but you kind of take like a ragged breath, and when you let it out, you realize that no, they're talking in English for sure. Um, and they are basically saying, we don't want to go any further. This is where the wall holds back the mist. Wait. Do you hear that? And another voice says, yes, travelers. And then you see them pop into Skyrim crouches. They are well muscled, and they are cosplaying as people from Conan the Barbarian.
I'll quietly wake everyone up.
You see that they are wearing very creepy animal bone masks. One seems to be kind of lady-ish, and one seems to be sort of mannish. They're both like half naked, wearing the skins of animals, and their bodies are decorated with ritual scarring and branding. They are wielding massive axes, and they seem to be sneaking up on the party.
Yeah, I'm waking everybody up right now and tell them we got company. Wake up. I think they're hostile. And once everyone's awake, I'll just kind of say, you ain't sneaking up on anybody. We see you, and we got guns.
Okay. Give me an intimidation. This is a good place to put you guys. Hold on. I don't know what it is, but lately, whenever I copy pasta minis into a new scene, they explode everywhere. Like you popped a bag of chips the wrong way. I don't know why that's been happening.
Like duplicates are spawned, like
No, it's
explode,
just
or
they go from a nice little clump to just being like, what? Like all over the map.
gotcha.
Yeah. All right, I'll take you guys over to this scene. There we go. I think this is the scene I'm in.
Wow,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah. All right, so these 2 are over here. And let's see. When you call that out, Chris, your voice has a commanding tone to it. The one dude barbarian puts his free hand, because he's holding his massive axe in their hand, on the woman's shoulder. And they both stop. And then he says, oh, Ah, no one is sneaking, my friend. We are simple hunters, roaming the wilderness, looking for prey.
What type of prey you find out here?
Oh, wolves. It is the good time of month for wolf hunting.
Could be. Do you guys know where the nearest town is?
Ah, you need a town. Well, you just need to follow the road. It will take you to the village of Barovia.
Barovia, huh? And what country's Barovia in?
Well, it's a little confusing, but the village of Barovia is in the Barovian Valley, which is in the country of Barovia.
Oh, okay. And how far down the road is it?
Oof, about 25 miles from here. You're at the eastern gates. Did you come through them?
Not the gates.
Then from where do you hail, stranger? Your voice is grating to hear.
Well, I'm from Texas.
The woman says, more outsiders.
More outsiders? There's others here?
On occasion, there are outsiders who stumble through the mist.
Okay. Is that town of Barovia? What type of people are there?
They both laugh derisively, and the male says, weaklings, cowards, fools.
Why do you say that?
Because they fear the land. But our people, we embrace the land. We are the true inheritors of the land's power.
You guys are like nomads?
Yes, yes. Many tribes run the wild places of Barovia. Some honor the spirits that were here long before the devil.
You're saying
Others have given in to his influence.
there's a devil here?
Ah, yes. Follow the road and you will see his castle when you crest the valley.
Well, I don't know if I want to go to a devil castle.
Well, you're not going back. Only the Vistani can enter the mist and survive.
What's a Vistani?
The Vistani are cowards, thieves, liars, charlatans. The woman says, incestuous, cruel servants of the devil. And they both nod at each other, like they think they hit everything on the checklist. And then
Well,
the man says, greasy.
Well, we ain't nothing like that.
No, you seem to be cut from a different cloth. I like your pants.
Thank you, they're Wranglers.
I would take them from you.
I don't think I'm in a position where I could give them up right now.
I have some furs I will trade you.
Do you have maybe some supplies?
We have some meat. We can always get more. These pants, these Wranglers. I've never seen such before. They are magical.
Well, magical. By the way, Crash, I think everyone's stuck on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wayne would step out and be visible.
Okay.
Don't
The
bark
woman
back.
would draw her axe, not in a scared way, but in a way to sort of say, "I have an axe."
Wayne's stepping out, his hat brim kind of low. He's got a toothpick in between his teeth, and look over and say, "Wranglers are really only magical to the right wearer. I don't think they'd fit you."
The woman looks at you from her eyes kind of gleam behind her bone mask, and she says, this one is very pretty. Would you like to come home with me? I will
Maybe.
make honest man out of you."
Nah, I don't think you're gonna make an honest man out of me. But I think we could be useful to one another if we can reach an understanding.
The woman looks to the guy, and the guy says, "We had hoped to ambush you, but this one claims to have gun, and when I saw he did, I have respect for such weapon. Normally you do not see them this far east, only in Krezk.
Kresik. Good to know.
The only thing stronger than a gun is a spell.
A spell?
A spell. Magic.
And can your people perform magic?
We have shamans. There are druids as well.
How do your people feel about outsiders?
Well, they bleed the same as everyone else.
Well, you say you're not a devil worshiper, neither am I. So maybe that could make us friends.
They both laugh derisively. Your pants might make us friends. Or your gun?
I don't think I'll be parting with my gun.
The woman says, "It is a coward's weapon anyways. You do not want it." And the guy looks at her, and they nod their skull helmets at each other. And the woman says, we should continue the hunt. It is bad luck to get mixed up with outsiders." And the guy nods, and she nods. And then the guy says, "Well, I suppose best of luck to you then, outsiders."
What if we were to help you in your hunt?
They again laugh derisively. And they say,
Well, you say a gun is only second to a spell. We might be able to assist. Granted, my friends would have to agree to this partnership, but it could be mutually beneficial.
I'm a skilled hunter.
All right. Wayne and Chris, give me charisma persuasion checks.
If mine is terrible, I'll add my expiration.
Oh yeah, definitely add your factspiration. Okay. They seem unimpressed and unconvinced by your claims, but for some reason, they think that Wayne might be onto something. And they say, if you have guns, it would certainly help with some hunting. We will hunt till sunset, you two will come with us. And whatever we find, we will split. And maybe you give me those pants when we're done.
No pants.
I don't know. I'm gonna whisper to Jason. I don't know if we want them to. They said they were gonna ambush us. I don't know if it's good to just leave Wayne and Chris with them.
Yes, this doesn't seem wise.
Well, like I said before, we have to put this to our party. It's not just Chris and myself. You'll give us a moment.
Too many would spook our prey. This
I'm
one
not
and
saying
this one
everybody
are
comes
broken.
along.
This one is dead. This one soft, very soft. This one seems alright.
Much like you have your tribe, this is our tribe.
Then I am
Chris
sorry
and-
for you.
Don't be sorry. Chris and I are responsible for them.
We do not have time for this. They are not decisive. They have weak spirits. And the two of them begin to walk away.
Okay? Good luck in your hunting.
Crash, would the eye patch with the carnelian stone, would Robin have any sense of, like, does it seem like it's an item that would have some value to it?
Oh yeah, I mean, if it's not like costume jewelry, if it's actual real jewelry, but what are the odds of that after everything else that's happened? You know what I'm saying? Assuming that everything is as real as it seems, it's probably pretty valuable.
She's going to step forward and she's going to say, "Wait, one moment. Perhaps we could pay you for your services. Perhaps you could escort us to Barovia, the city, the town. I could offer you this," and she'll hold out the eye patch to show them.
Okay. The man, he steps forward and he says, "It is hard to see. Bring it closer to me."
If she walks up, I'll walk up with her.
Yeah, she'll kind of glance to make sure, like, people are kind of
Yeah, sure.
watching a little bit. And she'll walk towards him.
He looks back at the woman. "To Barovia, the outskirts. When the village comes into view, our deal is done, and we leave immediately.
Robin nods. It's a deal.
It is a long walk."
If you keep us safe, we'll keep up. You know this land better than we do.
Do you guys agree to this? I mean, you did not get like your camp finished, so like this was
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you're
an
gonna be
opportunity.
rolling them con checks, but these guys seem very capable.
I think it's an opportunity, but
Yeah, I think it's a
I mean,
choice
it's
we
an
gotta make.
opportunity at cost, but
yeah.
I mean,
Use the
you get up
opportunity
to, you
when
get up
we
to
have it.
10 stacks of exhaustion now before you die, so pushing yourself. I mean, you might be able to do it.
Some of us already halfway there. All right.
Okay. Wayne's gonna walk over and say, maybe if they're interested in that eye patch, maybe they're interested in something else. Maybe we can get them to wait so we can get some rest before we do this.
And I don't look like they already thought of us as being a waste of their time, so I doubt they'll wait for us to sleep.
I'm just worried what might be at the what we might find in the village.
I'm just saying, it may be a village of devil worshippers, but Jason's got to get off that leg. Dan looks like he's gonna fall over.
I mean, that's part of my worry. I mean, if Dan's pushing himself, I mean,
Anne's gonna walk up to Dan and ask him, you think you can make a walk to town? It's a long walk.
20 to 25 miles is what they told you.
Yeah.
Dan says, I mean, if you trust these people, I mean, they're like, it's like his and her Conan. Like, I feel like if anything comes at us, like, we got a better chance with them around.
Yeah, but that's only unless it's them coming after us.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they lead us into an ambush or something, or just decide halfway down the road to kill us, I don't know. I don't know what to do, Anne.
All right. Well, how are you feeling? You think you'll be able to make that walk if you push yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is an opportunity. We might as well take it.
Yep, let's take it.
When they kind of like look towards us and say, like, you know, giving us the Barovia and then gone, can I do an insight to see if they if there's any like ulterior motives there?
Yeah. Give me an insight check.
Chat, skill, insight.
Okay. Anne, they seem like they're on the up and up.
Okay. Well, I'd rather be in a town than camping out here. So.
All right.
Also,
let's get to it.
it's probably safer to travel when it's at least some type of light out than at night.
Okay. Well, it's currently at this point probably about 2:30 in the afternoon. So you guys pack up your checkers board, your dead dad, and whatever other stuff you need, and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you guys head out. Okay.
Throw dear old dad in the suitcase and let's go.
Jesus.
After how much time? Like he was all dried out too. So like, oh my goodness.
Hey, did he get reconstituted from all the rain yet?
Oh, gross. A little bit. He's soggy and limp. Yeah. Good God. All right.
Don't open that croak. We wrapped him in.
Okay. When you start walking and they see the pace you're going at with Jason being slow like he is, they are quickly becoming agitated with the pace. And the woman says, we are wasting our time. These are just dead weights. Going to get ambushed for sure. Something is going to smell these dead, rotting corpses. Going to see these maimed weaklings.
or your big flapping gums are gonna draw attention.
Did you say something, pretty
Yes,
boy?
I did.
Oh, excellent. I got tired of escorting you anyways. And she rolls it to initiative. All right, let's go to the road. I'm gonna need 3 Constitution saves for the forced marching that you guys have been doing. They're DC 10, and I believe it increases after every hour. I mean, if you survive this fight, you'll have 2 great axes, so that's pretty good.
Alright, I got 1 fail.
So you said the DC goes up by 1 for every hour?
Yes, it is DC 10 for the first hour, and then DC 11, and then DC 12.
Well, that's 3 fails.
That's 3 stacks of exhaustion. Okay. All right. You guys should be able to access exhaustion from the items tab. You can just drag them onto your character sheet and it will auto-calculate. All right. I will move everybody onto the road.
It doesn't go off of the little exhaustion doohickey on the sheet?
You definitely don't want to use that or you'll die.
All right.
Yep. You want to use the feature and drag it over, and you can see on your features tab how much exhaustion you have. If you want to use a resource tracker on the front of your character sheet just to have a fast view, definitely do that. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I just had the 1 failure, and all mine were at disadvantage.
Okay. Push you guys down. Well, that time everybody spawned in just fine. Okay. Who is carrying art? Robin, are you still carrying art?
Yeah, I think she's still
Okay.
protective of him.
All right.
Because we weren't able to rig up some kind of litter, right?
No. You're using that to get the splint for Jason instead.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. So let's head over to the road. Okay. Also, most of this day has passed, and there is no. You never saw the sun.
We can't.
Is it pitch black now?
Let me see. I wonder why you guys can't see these.
I mean, if there's no light at all, then it would be all pitch black for us.
Okay, then I will add a light real quick. There we go. Cool. You guys can see now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. Sorry, I'm used to making all my own maps for Foundry, so I'm not 100% when I go to a map how they have it set up. It's been a very weird experience. All right. So I guess everybody roll into initiative because she mad. This very weak man spoke back to her after she gave up her day of hunting to help strangers. Let us begin. I think the kitten should be there somewhere too. I don't know if you guys can see the kitten mini. It's so small. Here, I'll just put another kitten out. There we go. Okay, in case we need that. All right.
I'm supposed to have advantage because
To
of quick draw.
oh, to your initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
tried
when,
rolling. but
when
it
you
just-
go to roll, I believe if you hold down Shift before you click the button, it should roll.
Do you always have advantage on your initiative checks?
I do now. I think I set that up.
Yeah. So if you go to your character sheet, go to like the little special characteristics. There's one that's like checked to make you so you always roll initiative with advantage.
Yeah, you did roll. You just rolled 2 1s.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Here, if you want to see the math of how badly you rolled.
No. I believe
Okay.
it. It's just
All right.
it's been
So, plus
it's
all the
been that kind of
exhaustion.
night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the wound. It's minus 10.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh yeah, that's
A
right.
concussion.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Welp. It looks like Rapturous Berserker won this one.
Mhm.
Seeing her flip out, he flips out. So I guess they're in it. Let's see. Okay, that's not a problem. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So Rapturous Barbarian is gonna rush forward, and he is going to recklessly cleave. And he's going to cleave Chris and Anne with this attack. So this is coming in at advantage.
Okay.
16 for 6.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
A wound though.
No wound. That's got to feel nice.
Yeah. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait a second. No, no wound.
Okay.
Got the wounds. The wounds also lower my maximum HP, so I gotta think about that.
All right. Either of you may steal. Otherwise, he's going to pass to a Leather Berserker.
I'll steal.
Okay.
Alright.
And to you.
All right. Can I try and grab his great axe from him?
Can you try to grab his great axe from him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be an
disarm.
opposed. It'd be a disarm. Yeah.
All right. What was that again? That was an attack against. Let me see here. All right. I guess I'll just use a unarmed strike. All right. 15.
Okay, let's see. You can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. They make an attack. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by their athletics or acrobatics. If the attacker wins, you cause no damage, but the defender drops their item. The attacker has disadvantage to the attack if the target is holding an item with 2 or more hands, which they are. The target has advantage if they are larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it's smaller. Okay. So 15.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. It's got to make an athletics check. All right. Here we go. All right. You grab the axe and pull it free, and I'm assuming item interaction pick it up.
Yep, I have it in my hand now.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna yell back up.
Okay. These guys have a weakness. They can't back down from fights.
Alrighty. Then I'll go ahead and pass to. We'll pass to Wayne.
All right. Play passes to Wayne.
Wayne is going to simultaneously draw both pistols from underneath his duster, point them at the Leather Berserker, and say, "I'm sorry I shot my mouth off, but don't make me shoot you. Stand down."
Shooter, this guy just slashed me.
And
She just begins to laugh at you.
Listen, let me make it up to you. We don't have to kill one another. It's not good for anybody here. Just, I'm sorry. Can I try and persuade her to back down?
Yeah, you can give me a persuasion check.
All right, I'm going to use the Demon Inspiration I picked up earlier. So I'll roll with advantage.
Okay. Is your character wearing blue jeans?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important information. Gosh, yeah.
Even with advantage?
No one is convinced of your cowardly words.
I'll succeed at a cost if I have to.
Oof. Let me see if it would succeed. Hold on. It would not.
Fuck.
She just laughs even louder. All right, you have bonus action.
I know Anne's kind of in the way, but I'm gonna try and kneecap Rapturous Berserker.
Okay, you can make a bonus action attack. Is that one of your class features? Because you used your action to try to persuade.
No, I don't think so. Let me double check. No.
All right. I guess who do you pass to then?
I'll pass to Henry.
All right. Also, if you don't activate your minions, make sure to set them to dodge.
Right.
All right. You're gonna pass to. You can't pass to Henry. He is an NPC. You can pass to Chris, friend of Henry.
I will pass to Chris.
Chris, friend of Henry. You're up.
All right, Henry is gonna see that Chris just got attacked by this guy, and he's gonna run up and he's gonna try and shove this dude.
Okay.
So the opposite of backup.
Are you shoving him back or trying to shove him down?
He's shoving him back
Okay.
5 feet.
Okay. Let's see the athletics check. Oh wow. All right. Here we go. Does not.
Action shove. Here are my d6s.
Okay. You shove him back. All right, and become a viable target.
And then Chris will use his action to shoot Rapture.
Okay. Ooh, that is gonna hit.
And
It
sneak
takes
attack.
17 points of damage.
He's adjacent to Anne.
All right. You know that a shot that good should have killed him, but it just sort of like tore a chunk out of him, and he like looks down at it, and he begins to maniacally laugh just like the woman.
Okay. To help us like choose a comic, can we what is Robin's class?
What is who?
Robin's class, because Robin is PC now.
She's a
They got a class. She's
A
a what?
warden.
A warden? Okay. Then I will pass to Robin.
Okay.
And Chris will use his movement to get an advantageous position.
Robin will set Art down.
Okay.
Is that a free action or?
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. You set him down. Okay.
Okay. I think she's just going to yell, kind of like generally at everyone. She's just gonna yell, "What the fuck!" And then she will. She's going to. she will move down. I think by this other berserker lady, get like right in her face, and she's just going to say, "We had a deal." She's going to pull out that dagger and stab with it.
Okay. Ooh, nice stuff. 5 damage. Yeah, you stab at her and you kind of slash her abs a little bit. There's a small trickle of blood.
And she's just going to say, "We had a deal. Nobody has to die here. Put down your weapons, and we'll let you go." Not rolling up. I'm just trying to. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you attacked, so
Yeah.
you can't also influence her morale. But yeah, you could talk as much as you want. She'll listen. Yeah.
She's setting tone, not really.
Yeah.
trying
I
to,
got you.
Yep.
All right, she's gonna steal unless you have anything else you want to do.
No, I don't have a minion, so
All right.
Art will lay there.
Okay. All right. Let's see. She's gonna step forward, and she is going to be reckless, and she is going to cleave, and she's going to target Wayne and Anne. Oh, an 8. It's gonna miss.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Play will pass to Jason.
Oh, it seems they were much for us anyway. He'll step up and strike her from behind,
Okay.
attempting to do non-lethal damage.
All right. This is advantage with a +2 from flanking with Anne.
I don't know if that went through. Did it?
Nope.
I'll do it from there. Oop, my bad.
Did it go through?
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
we
is.
go. All right. Yeah, 24 for 7 is gonna hit. All right. It feels like you just hit a car or a wall with your sword. There's just sort of a reverberation back down the blade. Like she took the damage, but you don't think that it registered to her that she took the damage.
All right.
These people are like muscle beach bodybuilder muscled. You imagine as an athlete that they just have so much muscle mass that they're just eating these hits. All right, going into the next round, Leather Berserker will steal since she just got damaged. All right, she will go reckless again, and she will cleave again, and she will try to hit Anne and Wayne. And miss. All right. She will pass to Rapturous Berserker. All right. Let's see. Rapturous Berserker will. Yeah, sure. He's gonna move here, and how big is Dunbar? Is he tiny or is he small?
I mean, I guess
I think-
small. He's
Yeah.
like a 20-pound beagle.
I feel like that'd be tiny. All right,
Okay, then he's tiny.
we've also been having him go in and out of people's spaces. All right, he's gonna move into this space in the middle of everybody, and then he is going to let's see. Yeah, he's gonna be reckless, and he's gonna cleave, and he's just gonna do an unarmed strike.
Zangief spinning around.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. And 11 is gonna miss. All right. That's their turn.
Well, who is he targeting? Anne and Wayne again?
Yep.
Okay. Because I was about to say, if he's up angling for the dog, that would hit.
Oh no,
hard.
no, no. These guys are very respectful of the companion system. Like,
Okay.
all right. They'll pass to Chris.
All right, Crystal will kind of maneuver and take a shot at Raptors.
Okay. Yeah, that's
17.
gonna hit.
And sneak attack. So 15 damage to Rapturous.
Mm-hmm.
And then Henry will also get a position and shoot. Wow, for minimum damage. So it kind of grazes the shoulder.
Yeah, big chunk of muscle goes missing, and then graze of the shoulder, and he gains a threat. All right. Who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Anne.
Okay, Anne.
Guess I'll yeah, I guess I'll smack the guy who smacked me with the great axe. I'll smack him back with it.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
Let's see, 16 for 15 max damage. It's gonna hit. He is bloodied. When you bloody him, he gets angry. And you trigger his bloodied reaction. Alright. Let's see. Cleave is a feature, so yeah, he'll just go for it. Alright, so here we go. This will be against Wayne and Anne. So 22 against Wayne and Anne. So 4 damage each. Alright.
And I think that's a wound for me.
4 damage?
I wasn't at full health.
Oh wait,
It
this
has
is a
to
new
be-
round,
it-
right?
It has to be half of your max health.
Forgot. This is. I'm also internal bleeding, so this is a new round. I need to roll a Constitution save.
Yeah.
This might be. I'm down. Hold on 1 second.
So the hit itself has to be half of the.
Yeah, yeah. The only
Okay.
reason you guys were getting rocked so hard is you had like most of you had like 8 to 10 hit points. So like anything would have been an injury, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. As you guys get higher and higher level, you know, it'll become less and less of a thing. We hope. So.
We definitely hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So things that could give you an injury are when you take a critical hit, when you drop to 0 hit points but aren't killed outright, when you fail a death saving throw by 5 or more. But in our case, we were doing it off of wounds causing it. Now there will be creatures that are so strong and so big that they can cause those other 3 things to happen. But all right. Let's see. Do you want to steal Wayne? Otherwise, Anne needs to pass to either Robin, Jason, or Wayne.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass to. I'll pass to Jason.
Okay. All right, Jason, you're up.
All right, Jason will strike the leathered woman between us.
Okay.
$16 for damage.
Yeah, that is going to hit. Another solid bonk to the back of the head.
Then Leo will actually attempt to shove the berserker
Okay.
on the ground.
All right. Is that a feature of your class or? Oh,
is
Leo. Leo's going to try to
Leo.
shove. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, Leo.
Leo's going to try to shove Rapturous Berserker on the ground. Okay.
Yes.
All right, go for it. Give me athletics. Ooh, 16. All right, here we go. 16.
The D6.
Okay, and he gains some threat. Okay. Jason, you can pass to Robin or Wayne.
I'll pass to Robin.
Pastor Robin.
Okay, Robin.
All right. Robin is just going to say, "I am so done with this shit," and she is going to attack again with the dagger, but this time at the sorry, this guy.
Okay, it's at advantage because they were reckless.
Yeah.
So 4 points.
23. And then she's going to use her bonus action to use the helpful ability.
Okay.
And so she will help give advantage on the next attack against him.
Okay. All right. And then you pass to Wayne.
I'll pass to Wayne.
All right, Wayne.
He already used his
My
reaction.
rolls of
What?
He already used his reaction, so you can just walk away from him if you need to.
I probably will.
She didn't though.
Oh yeah, she hasn't. Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna stay put.
Dang, Anne, you trying to get him killed? Is this
I know.
some secret assassination?
I know.
I mean, Wayne was a dumb motherfucker and shot his mouth off. So, anyway, Wayne.
Well, you're from
is-
California. What could we expect, honestly? So,
He's from Minnesota, but he spent too long in California. So,
yeah.
he's gonna turn to Lother Berserker and he's going to say, "My friends, my village make us strong. If you value your partner's life, stand down and let us sort this out. Nobody needs to die today. Not worth it."
Okay, give me a
Still trying to convince her.
give me a
to-
persuasion. It's gonna be a disadvantage because they you guys are hurting them. So
Oh, the fact that we're not hurting them so badly doesn't, convince some of our strengths.
I mean, if you have something to give yourself advantage, you can.
I have nothing. I have
Even out the
literally
roll.
nothing.
Okay. She begins to scream at you through her skull mask, and he joins her, and weaponless, he just begins to punch his own bullet wounds to hype himself up.
Dunbar is going to disengage and get out of there. Big scary. Well, no, Dunbar can't take me with him. But seeing all that, Dunbar is gonna start running out of that.
Okay.
Disengage and run 30 feet.
All right. Who do you pass to?
I will pass to. I'll pass to Chris.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah. Chris recognizes the situation. He's gonna shoot at Rapturous.
Okay.
It's at advantage.
All right. How does he die?
He It's just a shot to the head.
Okay. His bone mask explodes along with his skull.
Henry will reposition and take a shot at leather.
Okay.
And
That's not gonna hit.
And that is my turn. Since I killed him, I can pass to. Let's pass to Anne.
Okay, and
All right.
Anne's going to. Oh, Anne.
yeah.
All right. I want to knock her great axe out of her hand.
Okay.
I'll make another attack roll. Cool. 12.
Okay. Let's see. It's weird to me that like disarming, even if it doesn't hit their armor class, still somehow works. It's such a half-baked mechanic. But here we go. You do not disarmor.
All right. And then I'll
But I guess if you're not attacking their body, you're attacking their weapon, so kind of makes sense. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't get counter actions in level 2. Okay, never mind. In that case, that'll be it.
Okay.
Pass to I'll pass to Jason.
Okay. Jason.
Oh, actually, before I go, I'll have Dan move Art away from, like, take Art's body and get away from this confrontation.
Okay. Heading off by himself, huh? Nice.
Just like 15 to 20 feet away.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that he's heading off by
Dragging the
himself.
body.
Oh,
He's not by himself. He's within 10 feet of Henry.
is he taking Art with him, or is he
Yeah.
going by himself?
Taking Art
Okay.
with him.
Okay.
Doesn't
Art-
matter.
See, he's not
Resist.
alone. Got Art with him.
Yeah, he's got his uncle with him. It's great.
All right. Go ahead, Jason.
Jason's gonna strike and try to knock her unconscious. Non-lethal damage.
Okay. She was reckless, so that's gonna hit. Okay.
And then we will dodge.
You can dodge and attack.
No, for Leo.
Leo.
Oh, Leo. Okay, got it. So Leo's gonna take dodge. All right. All right. Then who do you? I guess she'll steal since she got bonked. So. All right. She will ignore this guy that is gently massaging her sore muscles with his stick, and she's going to attack this uppity loudmouth and this thief. So here we go. She's going to be reckless, and she's going to cleave. And here we go. 23 for 7.
And I'm out.
And that was okay. That was so Wayne and Anne again.
Yeah, that was Wayne and Ann.
Wayne's down too.
All right. Let's see. Item interaction. She will pull the axe free from Anne's hands, and I guess she's just got just a fucking two-handed axe in each hand right now. Seems kind of dope. All right. Let's see. Wayne, you could steal if you'd like.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
But you know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead.
Okay, 'cause she was gonna pass you anyways, so there you go. All right, give me a death save.
Do I just click the skull that's... No.
Mhm. Yep. The ominous skull.
I'm sure that's a failed death save. Maybe 2 if I rolled a 1.
Let's see. It is.
I mean, I had shitty ass exhaustion going into this, so...
Okay. All right, good to know. Good to know. All right. So who do you pass to? It's just Robin, I guess. So you pass to Robin.
Ask for Robin.
Robin, you're up.
Ramen is just gonna stab again with the dagger.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit. 5 damage.
I mean, since she did reckless, I guess the help doesn't really. You know what she will do? She will use her bonus action to do Warden's Grasp.
Okay.
At first level, as bonus action, you can use the force of your daunting presence to ensnare nearby enemies into combat. Till the start of my next turn, they can't move away from me, basically, unless they take the disengage action.
Okay. Upon hitting her, that will trigger this strength made it angry, and then also cornered. So she's going to go ahead and take an attack, and she is going to make it a cleave, and she is going to target Wayne and Anne. Here we go. These are at advantage because you guys are prone. 15 for 6.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
All right. And then I don't think it'll do massive damage, but I'll just roll the check. So let's see. So we put the damage at 18. Is 18 enough to outright kill you, Wayne?
Anne's dead.
Oh shit. I guess you
Well,
both.
my max HP was 17, but I had 2 wounds going in, so it was 15. So yeah.
Okay.
He's dead too.
Then she just kills you both. I guess. Let's see. Anne, head into secret chat. God damn.
Yep.
God damn. They're trying to take you to town.
Yeah, I know.
They're literally berserkers. That's their job. It's getting mad. I don't know.
I mean, we don't know that.
I mean, okay. Let's roll for it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Here we go. You could. Let's see. Oh shit. It ain't looking good. All right. So you could die for keeps. But as a result of your death, all allied PCs within 60 feet, up to a maximum of 6 creatures, max out their inspiration. You have an inspiring demise.
Okay.
Or you could lose a foot or a leg. Your speed on foot is halved, and these are supposed to be bad, so it would be your other leg. So
Yeah.
probably that one. Or you could lose an arm or hand. You can no longer hold anything with 2 hands. You can hold only a single object at a time. Magic such as regenerate spell can restore the lost appendage.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the hand.
Okay. All right. Give me a odd or even. Odd will be left hand. Even will be right hand. All right. So left hand is gone.
All right, left hand's gone, left leg's gone.
All right. Send David in.
All right. All right. Your turn. Your turn. David.
Oh no.
Queen.
I think he feels bad for running his mouth. But we're here. You know, I gotta say, I always am like put in the tank position, and I always feel terrible, right? Because I'm always just getting my ass beat. Like in Odyssey, I've been getting my ass beat for the last 3 years. but like watching you guys get your ass beat, it's not any better. So
Yeah, we haven't even seen what the wound is too from them going down.
at least she's bloodied.
True.
Maybe I'll get another lucky crit. Man, when I did like 40 damage and they were bloodied, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
At least we don't have chanting "One of us die" the whole time while we're doing this.
Dude, that was so terrible. I kind of prefer the no music, to be honest. Just like.
I feel like the cat should have gotten rolled into initiative, seeing its new friend go down.
No. We got to keep that. That's your new backup character since you don't have one.
Yeah. I'll just play one of these berserkers next time.
That'd be pretty sick. I actually think he tuned these down because pretty sure they're supposed to have 2 attacks. But 2 attacks, Cleaving, Reckless, Great Axe. CPK right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We are at time. Maybe we should leave off right here, and we'll continue next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta finish Jason's turn though. So, no, not Jason's turn. We gotta finish Robin's turn. So, Robin.
All right. So she'd stabbed,
You see-
bloodied.
Yeah, you stab her. She screams even louder, and then maniacally begins slashing at everything and everyone. You see Anne's left hand go flying, somewhere between the elbow and the wrist. It got chopped off, and then you see her just kind of bury her axe in Wayne's chest, and just blood spraying everywhere, bathing her dead partner, and she just wheels around to face him.
Yeah. Robin's just gonna yell, "Stop killing my family!" And she'll use that warden's grasp
Okay.
on her. I'll put that in the chat so we've got it
Yeah.
archived for next time. And then I guess I'll pass over to Jason.
Jason went this round. You're the last one to go, so that means
Oh, yeah,
steal.
next.
she's gonna steal into the next round.
Sheesh.
All right. So I'll put quick note then. Let's see. Oof. All right. So with that, I'll take you guys back to your dashboard, and we'll continue this next time. All right. I guess quick announcements. I know with the holidays coming up, everything's kind of in the air. I think we discussed our schedule, and I believe we are playing next week. That sounds right.
Next week would be the
22nd.
22nd. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
I'm good next week, just not the following week.
And then I think we
If
were
we still have a
unsure.
campaign.
Yeah, unsure about. Oh, your action economy. You guys will be fine. It'll be the Chris and Henry show. It'll just be you and me, Remy. You and me doing this every week for 18 months.
No, I will not.
What? What? Wow. Well, now my feelings are hurt. But okay.
Well, how do you
Wow.
think, how do you think we feel?
I don't know. I put in the ad exactly how it was going to be. You guys signed up. I don't know what to tell you. Like, Also, I don't know what to say. They're berserkers. Their whole thing is being angry.
You don't
They're
know
just
that.
trying.
Yeah, we thought there were nomads.
There were no context clues at all. There was none, Dom. No context clues at all. That these
No.
people who wear skull masks and bones, who are covered in ritual scars and birds, that have
We are
giant
from
decapitated.
America.
Hey,
We
I mean,
don't
the only other
know
thing we
what that
saw
means.
was a skeleton horse for a undead rider. So I mean, that was relatively normal compared to that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, normal enough to go full Karen on them, I guess. All right, cool. Wow. All
I
right.
did not ask to speak to their manager.
But if you had known they had a manager, I think you would have. So, anyways, we'll resume next week. I guess welcome to Barovia. Uh,
Hold still while we kick your teeth in.
I don't know. Anyways, quick
I-
announcements? Question mark?
I just want to know story wise, how are you going to convince us to leave that town? Like,
I don't know. I
Burn it
mean,
to the ground or something around.
I mean, we're gonna be there for like 3 weeks to get rid of the wounds, and
if you want this to be like Barovian Peasant Simulator 4000 or whatever, I mean, it's a sandbox game. I mean, if that's how you want to spend your time, I don't know. I guess whatever you find fulfilling. It's milestone based though, so no amount of level like questing in the town's going to help you. You got to go out into the world and do things. So, yeah.
can you give us a shimmer into the future of when the next milestone is?
Okay, here. I will give you something to look forward to. If you make it to the village of Barovia, you get another sticker. And it's a real nice one. Just saying.
Is it a sticker, of our
that we
dead
all
body?
wear that says level 2?
No. Art's dead body is over here. You don't see see how his card is now
No,
upside
it's
down?
okay. I just didn't know if there was a dead body sticker.
oh yeah, you gotta flip my card upside down.
Oh
Yeah, your card gets to be upside down with mine.
All right. And Wayne's gets to be upside down too. There we go.
It's a good thing we weren't playing golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Good.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So, anyways, announcements. I don't know. We're doing a vodcast tomorrow night, assuming Dom
Oh
and I
yeah,
are
I
still
gotta
friends.
watch I gotta look up the minion rules
Yeah,
for.
we're gonna talk
October.
about minions, fourth edition Giphy Glyph and MCDM minions, and compare, contrast. Are minions good? Spoiler: they are. Like, when should you use
Yeah.
minions, et cetera. And then Saturday morning, Red Hand of Doom resumes. Curse of Strahd Classic. Saturday nights. Sunday morning is Curse of Strahd Daybreak. They're going to be finishing up Death House, I hope. And then Sunday night is Mythic. Monday night is Odyssey. Tuesday night, I don't know. Oh shit, no, stuff is happening Tuesday night. We're doing playtesting for the new Quest for Heroes adventure series that we're releasing throughout 2023 on DriveThruRPG, partnered with Heroic Maps. So if you're interested in doing some play testing, it's obviously, since you are play testing, it is a free-to-play game, and you get a free copy of the adventure and credited as playtester, and help make the products great. So if you are interested in that, on Tuesday night, 8 to midnight Eastern, message me and let me know. We still have some spots available.
If you don't
And
get
then-
anybody by Monday and you need to fill, let me know.
Okay, sounds good. And then Wednesday, we've got more Monster Hunter.
Yep.
And then Thursday, we're back here to continue exploring the beautiful lands of Barovia, meeting indigenous people, and becoming exposed to the local culture. Sounds good. All right. I guess that is that. Good night.
Yeah.
Unless anyone else has any announcements.
Well, other than the Cyberpunk game is full now. We got a full group, and it's gonna be we're gonna have our first session 0 on the beginning of next year. So the 10th, I think, is when we're starting. that's all in place now. So look forward to that.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and end the stream. Take care, everybody.
Sure. All right. Night.